Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the channel. Looking forward to getting after some goodies tonight. Hopefully find us some silver. That will be fun. So let's go ahead and get after it. Regular giveaways tonight. EOS 1, 2, and 3. 50, 75, and 100 likes as well. So good to see everybody. Hope you are all doing well. We are doing fantastic here. I see Mr. Hathaway has given some memberships. Thank you very much, Roy Hathaway. Congratulations to the Jolly Roger AR, Justin, David Gullidge, Dana Watson, and 2, 3. I only see 4. Maybe we didn't get a 5th one. I don't know. But regardless, thank you very much, Roy. I appreciate it, brother, very, very much. So there we go. So welcome in, everybody. Like I said, hopefully you're having a great weekend. I am ready to just get after it and find some silver. I got the Lucky Silver shirt on again this week. It worked last week. We're going to try it again. So that is what I'm after. So let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to go with box number 1. It will be for Roy Hathaway. You will have box 1, my friend. This is a Morgan box. One of the new hunts we're doing, you do get a Morgan dollar, whatever's in the box, and the trade on the NIFCs. So here's what we have for boxes tonight, Roy. A little different lineup. No PB boxes this week. She ordered them, but she actually wrote on the wrong line, and they got quarters. So we're going to have CU1 and 2. We're going to have MB1, MB3, MB4, MB5, and MB6. And we're going to have WB1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much, Pause Spare Time. I appreciate it, my friend. Hopefully HUD gets better here pretty quick. So sorry you guys had to end a little early, but I definitely understood. I just popped in right as you were ending. So have a good weekend. Like I said, hopefully he heals up quick. All right, WB2, says Roy Hathaway. Let's do it for Roy, WB2. I will grab you your Morgan dollar right here. And we're going to get after WB2. The WB boxes are Loomis boxes this week. That was a surprise when I picked them up today. No double stacks. No double stacks from the WB bank. So there is your Morgan right there, Roy. It's going to be a 18. I believe that is a 18. Nope, 96. I was going to say 98. And it is a O. 103 fever. Oh, man. Get him some rest. Some Tylenol and some sleep. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right. There you go, Roy. Let me grab that box. Let's take a look and see what happens here. WB2. There she is right there. Was packed on September 8th, 2025, Loomis 5820, teller number 305. That is a different teller number than I usually see. So I don't know what that means, but let's check it out. Let me back this out a little bit, just in case there's anything exciting to see. Here we go. Good luck, Roy. I'm hoping for some enders, my friend. I do not see any enders. I do see some new coins. I do see one NIFC right here. One NIFC right here. Other than that, looks pretty well circulated, so we're going to have to do it the hard way, I think. Good luck to you, Roy. We will have the dollar race after this. I also am going to try out a new Saturday special format tonight, so I'm going to look for some feedback from you guys on it. We're going to be down to $10 a spot, but we're going to change up what you have an option to win, so that will be happening. I missed the milestone. Who's milestone, Vinny? We missed your milestone? What's that about? Lori Camarista in the house. Good evening, Lori. All right. There we go. Good luck, Roy. Hopefully there will be some good goodies in this box for you, I'm hoping. Good to see you, Lori. Glad you are here with us. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Good evening to you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Hartford Junction in the house as well. All right, let's get after it right now. Roll number 1 coming up. Oh, 31 months. Holy smokes, Vinny. You've been hanging out with us a minute. All right, here we go. Roll 1 for Roy Hathaway. Loomis box tonight. Ooh, I don't know. This looks like this could be one of them. This could be one of them epic NIFC boxes here, maybe. There's a 1982. And there is a 71D, not the DDO. Hey, Numismatic, how you doing, brother? Gonna come to my house and buy some penny boxes. My bank says you can't get them anymore for me. What? We can get some. I can still get them, Roy. There is 2020 right there. So if we can work something out, if you still want penny boxes, I can probably get them for you. So we'll have to talk back and forth about that, and I'll see if I can help you out. So all my banks said they're still available, except for one. But she said she could still get me one a week. All right, there is roll number 1. Did pull out 1 NIFC, so it's not as NIFC as I thought. And there is roll number 2. Averaging about 5 new ones per roll here through the first box. There is another 1982. There is a 71D. 1983. So I had stuff out. I was going to do a penny hunt Friday night. And I'm telling you, man, I have been exhausted this week. I was kind of sick last week. And this week, I just cannot seem to get enough sleep. I don't know what the deal is, but I went to bed last night at 10 o'clock, which I never do. But I was out, slept till 8, just about 8 o'clock this morning, man. I was whooped. So we will be also, hey, Dad, Spare Change, how you doing? Don't forget, starting next month, we will also start having spots available for the 10-ounce bar that was donated for the Gary Sinise Foundation coming up. That will also start as well. And then, like I said, we will have a new format tonight for the Saturday night special. We'll be down at $10 a spot. I was going to have to go to 15, possibly even 16 if we stayed with the 1-ouncers for everybody. So I'm going to try something different out tonight. We will see how it goes. Hey, Martin Bowen, how you doing, brother? John Camper, good evening to you. I did not run through names at the start, so if I did not say anything, I am very thankful that you're here. Appreciate you hanging out with us. So far, 1 NIFC out of the box. Hey, David Gullidge, good evening, my friend. 3 spots in the Saturday special. You'll be working at the lab. Let me get a piece of paper so I can write that down. I will get you 3 spots, Rolf. So I don't know who usually hangs out on Half Dollar Make You Hollers stream. You're welcome, Rolf. But I had a killer week in some races over there. I'm telling you what. It was a good one. All right, let's see. Saturday special. All right, we got you off. Oh, no, Vincent, your bank cut you off too? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? Did they cut you off from everything or just pennies? We need to know more, Vincent. We have to know what's happening. Man, a lot of 2021s in this box. I usually do not see those. Cut you off from everything. Oh, no. That is not good. Not good at all. Got the Skinner song in your head. Saturday Night Special. There's one out of somebody's album right there. It's a 1980. All right, nothing in that roll. We're doing all right on the new coin. Not seeing not a lot of that, but definitely not seeing shiny yet. It's like 4 new coins in here. They are all 2021s pretty much so far. A U.S. Bank and BMO Bank is demanding a business account at most branches. Uh-oh. Well, I do have business accounts at most of mine, and maybe that's part of me not having a problem, but it is a lot of extra work to do that, I can tell you that. The only place you can get coins is your credit union. Oh, man. Not good news. Not good news at all. I hope you guys find some spots to get some goodies. I know that can be very frustrating. I went through that for a very short spell. But things seem to be going pretty well now. I'm starting to think so as well, Martin. We're seeing too many for them to be anything other than regular. It is unfortunately, I think, the way it is going to be for a while. I am ready to get them a little... They're starting to get a little more mixed in, I feel like, though. They aren't like they were. Luckily, we have not seen any new coins, so 2 boxes for the last 2 weekends. Nice. Trees are changing like crazy, says Shellbell. They're starting here pretty quick, too. And I'm telling you what, man, the crops went from green to like everything is ready to harvest like right now, man. It changed like overnight. So the farmers are going bonkers here, getting stuff out of the fields. So we'll see. I don't know when I'll get out detecting. My detecting partner says he's going to come and hijack me when he gets back, but I don't think that Lynn's going to have that. So we do have our club hunt coming up here pretty quick as well. So I will have a little footage from that. I think I did a little video on it last year. That is always a fun one. There is a 71D. Hey, Lucky James Eller, how you doing, good sir? Brian says he's still seeing 21s and 22s. I've been seeing some 22s, but I rarely see 2021s, and we have them tonight. So teller at the branch told me that their accounts manager said no more boxes. I got 1 month there. I told her I guess I can pull all my accounts then, and another teller knows he said he can have it. There you go. There you go. I don't know. I think it's going to get tough. I got a feeling. I did have one of my banks. I won't have an issue. I have a business account, but they did get told by Garda that there is a penny shortage. So I did confirm that. I mentioned it last week, but she confirmed today that Garda told them there is a penny shortage. So I don't know what the deal is, but... And I've only heard that from one of my banks, none of the others. This looks like a box from last week, man. No, not many NIFCs, but not a 1982s. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, I made a mess out of that roll. Ooh, there's a really nice 1971. Can we get lucky? Well, hopefully they can still keep giving you some coins, KJ. That would be a good thing if they can. There's a 1982. I'm not having any issues currently, so hopefully I will not, but you never know. It could happen at any point in time. Yeah, I think with the penny going away next year, I think it has sent some of the banks and the armored car services in panic mode. I think it is going to get real hard. Going to get real hard to get pennies, I think. So I heard somebody else tell me in another stream that it was their bank is telling them penny boxes are going to be business only at the bank that he is at. So I don't know what'll happen. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what you can believe, KJ. It's just kind of like everybody's got their own little thought on what's happening, but none of them seem to be true, which is very interesting. So one never knows. Oh man, give me just a second to get the 50 likes rolling. We're there already? What in the world happened? All right, hang on here. Next. All right, 50 likes is open. Jump on in, everybody. Get in on some 50 likes action. I'm going to hunt a few rolls, and then we are going to draw ourselves a winner. A lot of 71Ds I am seeing as well. There's an 82. Another 71D. The way it started out, I thought we were going to see a lot of NIFCs, but only one. In the 2021s, I'm seeing about 2 or 3 a roll. All right, currently just 36 entries. 36 entries into the 50 likes giveaway. Your bank will order me boxes, but I just want the 2025D boxes only, and you got 10 so far. I can't get a box of 2025s, Martin. I'm trying. I have a few of my banks on the lookout. If they crack one open, I told them I would like it. So, I don't know if they're not seeing them here or what, but so far, no dice. All right. We have a couple of seconds left. I'm going to wrap this roll up, and then we are going to draw ourselves a winner for the 50 likes. All right, there it is right there, end of the roll. Let's get us a 50 likes winner. Hey, Namaste, how you doing, brother? Jimmy Lacari in the house. What is up, Jimmy? All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody, on the giveaway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Buy up. Gold and silver. He is going to be the 50 likes winner. Congratulations, sir. Buy up gold and silver. 50 likes winner. Very nice. All right, give me just a second, and we will find you a goodie. Buy up gold and silver. Just a second here. We have all 10 envelopes available, 1 through 10. So we will see which one you like and get you a goodie. All right, here they are, buying up gold and silver. Here are the 10 envelopes. Let me know which one you like right there. He says number 10. There is number 10, and we have, it is going to be a beauty of a 1965 40%er right there. That is a pretty nice one. And it is now yours. Congratulations, brother. You are the winner. There it is. Thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging out with us. And let me get these moved to the side. 9 envelopes remain. 75 likes will be the next free giveaway. So there we go, right there. On to, this is going to be roll number 12 right here. Roll 12 of the box. Whoa, coin explosion, my friend. All right, there we go. There's a 1983. There is an 82. I am looking for it, Chris Helms. I hope it's here somewhere. I got my silver finding shirt on, so we are ready to go. Man, a lot of 82s and 83s. There's a beautiful 1971. And not the DDO. There is another 82. And another 82. Man, there is a lot of 82s. I would say we have a fair chance to find an 82 no FG again tonight. 75 likes will be the next free giveaway. All right, and nothing. On we go. Roll 13 is up next. Roll 13. Man, I hope so. Oh, that could be a proofer right here. We may have a proof. It looks like it. Right there, I think, is going to be a proof. Oh, and it's not. It's a really nice 94. That's not fair. Big old thick edge on it. And it is not a proof. I thought we were on to something at least. And no dice. That certainly looked like it should have been. Hey, Lynn Ehrenzeller, how you doing? How did Copper Owl do? How much silver are we talking here? How much silver are we talking? I'm telling you, look at that edge. That looks pretty proofy to me, but anyway. All right, I am going to get this NIFC on the board that I've had sitting here. At least we'll have something. We'll have something anyway. Massive amount of silver. Well, I got to have numbers. That's just not enough for me. We talking 30, 40? 12 90s and 4 40s. Whoa, that is a good one. Well, I'm going to be out of extra boxes tonight, so we're going to open up all the ones that we have left. I got 7 of them that we'll have left over tonight. We're going to see if we get lucky. If we can't find it, maybe we can find it that way. There is a 82, and there is a 19. Hey, Coin Silver, how you doing, brother? Coin Silver, I seen him over on the Half Dollar Make You Holler channel there the other night. It has been a good week over there for me. I got the Bobcat Mystery Box. I also won a couple races. 2 nights in a row I won a race for a Crown Gold and Silver Mystery Bag, which I thought was pretty cool. So that was pretty neat. We will also... what else did I get? I did a box hunt, or a hundo over there, and got a nice... There is a 2018 CLMK0515 has subscribed. Thank you very much if you're in the chat. I appreciate it. You will be able to chat in a couple minutes. I do have it in a members only chat currently, so hang tight. And thanks for hanging out with us. All right. So don't forget, I will have another 5-ounce bar giveaway starting for my LCS. Next Saturday night, it should be ready to go. He had to get new flyers made because they came with all the wrong dates. So that should be happening next week. I will get some info from him on that. And I also have some other things cooking with the LCS as well. So it was very lucky, Chris Helms. I'm telling you, it was a heck of a week. It was a heck of a week over there. So I'll have all them goodies in. They said they sent most of it out before they left on vacation, everything except for what I won Thursday night. So I don't know that I've ever been so lucky in my life as I was through that couple of nights there, so I will take it. Vinny says, I can't win a race to save my life. I don't know what else to tell you, Vinny. I mean, you get 10 spots and you can't win. You got, what, 14 spots or something one week you couldn't win? I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Lynn Ehrenzeller has become a HSWO member. Thank you very much, Lynn. Glad to have you. I appreciate it. All the memberships help. I am working on trying to get some more videos out. I did get one out this week, a $3,500 half-dollar hunt. I'm going to try to get another one out next week, as well as a mail call. I should have coming up as well. So, but yeah, welcome, Lynn. Glad to have you. Excited to meet you and Chef here coming up in the near future. Won't be too long. We're only, what, just over 5-6 weeks away from the big show in East Ridge. That should be a lot of fun. I should have some boxes available. I'm going to hold back a few boxes just in case I don't get any, but I got to figure out how to pick them up Thursday at least before I leave. I normally do all my bank pickups on Saturday, so I'm going to have to figure this all out. So I'm excited to meet everybody. It's going to be fun. It is. There is light. I'm hopefully going to do another house update tomorrow. So we have the kitchen is almost all is drywalled except for one wall. I ordered a pot filler for Lynn to put over the stove, and it came in Tuesday, and that thing, I don't know if it could have been more beat up. It was an open box, I could tell, and it was pretty damaged, so we took it back. I'm going to order another one tomorrow from Menards. So till I get that put in, I can't finish that wall in the kitchen. But we should have her pantry hopefully drywalled pretty much by the end of the day tomorrow. And then that will leave us with just the dining room to finish and the downstairs bathroom. So we are closing in on the end of drywall. I am excited. So, yep, we should be all drywalled up hopefully by the time I head to East Ridge. I'm hoping to start early October with some getting some tile down in the bathrooms, at least the upstairs bathroom, getting a new toilet set, changing over to the new plumbing, and getting all that going. So very excited to get that happening. Hey Alexander, how you doing? All right, on we go. We're almost to the halfway point of this box. It's been good and circulated, but we have not seen some of the things that we are looking for here. These Loomis boxes, I just don't know sometimes. I know there's some people that love them, but they do not always work out for me, I can tell you that. I keep waiting for the day to open one of these up and see it loaded with some enders. So far, it has not happened. Hey, just Jeff, how you doing? All right. So yeah, we warmed up this weekend. We're supposed to be cooling off again the beginning of next week, mid to low 70s. So it's getting to be time. We should be cooling off here pretty soon. So it will, we are definitely getting closer. It's been bad enough now that I've had to kind of temporarily get some lights going in the kitchen. We just can't see at night when we're over there working. We usually work till 8, 7:30, you can't see. So we're, I got a few lights rigged up, and I got the framing in the garage done. The rest of it for the floor, I'm going to take next Friday off and get an inspection done so that we can go ahead and sheet that floor and get the last of the framing in the garage wrapped up. That will be very, very exciting. Looking forward to that as well. Yeah, we're making progress. I am excited. I'll be excited to give you guys an update tomorrow. There's definitely been some changes, for sure. Yeah, it is getting dark early, for sure. I mean, it's... Normally when we come home at 8 o'clock, it was still light. The last couple nights when we left there at 8, it was dark. So it has definitely changed in a hurry. There is a 1982. This is a weird box, Roy. I almost feel like somebody dumped rolls of certain years. 82s, 71s. There's been a lot of 1994s as well in pretty nice condition. Definitely been an odd box. Need my Tuesday fix, so get her done. We're working on it. We're working on getting back to Tuesdays. Well, one of the first rooms that we'll have to get finished once we move in will be the coin room, so that I can get everything moved back and get set up. So hopefully that in the upstairs bedrooms and bathroom and stuff will all get done about the same time. And then we can move back in and get back to the way things used to be, so to speak. There is another NIFC, a 2020. 1983. Yep, $45.99 for silver, my friends. And my LCS says they are buying like never before. Few people selling, but mostly buying. They are mostly buying, so is what he's telling me. So Ryan was not there today, the owner, so didn't get a chance to talk to him. But he should be back next Saturday. But yeah, it is crazy. Yep, my house for a housewarming party. There you go. And we are going to have some, I had some people that have helped me through this, with guys that I used to work with and some other people. I am definitely going to have a little housewarming get together with everybody that helped with this for sure. There was a lot of hours that went into this whole ordeal. So we'll get there. Starting to feel good. Lynn said today it feels good to see the walls starting to get closed back in. It makes it feel a little more finished and a little more real. So the kitchen, you can't see through the kitchen into the dining room anymore. That's all closed up now. So it is definitely exciting seeing that. I even kind of felt that way myself today. There's another 2020. Nope. The driver who hit it basically got a slap on the wrist for the most part, Jim Thompson. I do know we got a letter in the mail. My insurance company is suing him. I don't know. Other than that, I have no idea. We haven't heard anything else. I mean, he got a small fine, a few days in jail, and essentially that was it. Only people are just now figuring out about silver. Mainstream media is going to drive a lot to more. They will. It's going to happen. So I think you're going to see people that are going to move maybe from some Bitcoin and some stuff like that over to precious metals, I think is what's going to happen, because the market is moving a lot more. I was just reading that the crypto market has kind of stalled a little bit. I'm just going off the article. I don't do crypto, don't follow it, so if I'm wrong, that could be. But I'm not somebody that's into crypto anyway. If I can't hold it in my hand, I don't believe it exists. That's just my personal opinion. So that's kind of how I think about it. Going down. The FOMO, yeah, they'll get that for sure. Silver's just getting started. Yeah, I think we're going to be. I think we are going to be over 60 by the end of the year. That's my personal prediction. I don't know if that'll happen or not. I mean, that's drastically going to change how I do what I do if we end up going to 60. I'm going to have to change some things, and I don't even know what that looks like. It makes my head hurt to have to think about it, but definitely is going to change some things. But like I was talking with them at the shop today, I said, you know, there's a lot of people that come into my LCS every week, and they buy maybe, there's another NIFC 2018, they buy maybe one 1 ounce round or 2 1 ounce rounds, or some guys that buy 3 or 4. So they're either going to go to less or they're going to start buying halves. I have crypto, and yes, you're in a low right now, but it will change in a couple weeks around Thanksgiving. Hopefully. I've had a bunch of people try to talk to me about crypto, but I just am not. I don't know. It makes me nervous, I guess. Maybe I'm just too old school to get into something like that, I guess. It's not actually a physical item, so I think it just makes me nervous, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not telling anybody it's right, wrong, or otherwise. I'm just uncomfortable with it. That's all. All I'm saying. Hey, Northwest Ohio Coins, how you doing? Oh, they said they send your pay. That's nice of them. I appreciate that. I have had a heck of a week over there on their stream, I'm telling you. I have. I've definitely been enjoying the stream, but I'm usually there most nights they're on if I'm in here hunting coins. Some nights I don't say anything, but I usually have it on, so. Took some classes on it, okay. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. It's like that's how I feel, Martin. That is exactly how I feel, so. All right, we are down to 16 rolls left in the box for Roy. It has been a very strange box. I don't know how many 82s I have scoped. It must have been 100 of them now. There's 83s, a lot of 2021s, 71s. It is a strange mix of dates, but it is circulating. So you can't be mad at that. So, Sean, unless you buy 4 American Silver Eagles each week for my LCS. This week was a bit nerve-wracking, but walked away at $48 an eagle. That's pretty good because most people are not selling eagles for $2 over spot right now. I can tell you that. That is definitely not happening for sure. They just are not doing it. So I get a pretty good deal on what I buy, I feel like. But anyway, it's definitely making it harder. I mean, I'm buying less than I was several months ago when I go in the shop, but it's costing just as much money. So it is what it is. Eric A, member for 17 months, he says, hey, hey. Hey, hey, says Eric. Some holdings in crypto, but not going on a mass buy. It is expensive, but it's only going to get higher for the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I might come around to, but like I said, it just makes me uncomfortable. That's all. That is all I'm saying. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I am old school, though, like I said. I'm in my 50s. I'm old school. Not, I think a lot of the younger generation has a different feeling about that kind of stuff, crypto and whatnot. But, I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't even have internet till the first internet I had, I think I was 21, 22. Good old AOL dial-up. So, it's definitely a different feeling. Didn't grow up in this age, so. Hey, Sean Leslie, how you doing, brother? All right, 13 rolls left in the box. We will be having a dollar race. Will be next up on the agenda. And like I said, we will have a revamped Saturday night special. It will go down to $10 a spot. So let me give me some feedback on it tonight. After you kind of hear how it's going to go, I'll lay that out before we start. But with silver closing in on, imagine those folks. I know, Jim Thompson. I get it. I get it. Gold is the #1 tier asset. Silver is number 4. I would believe that. Didn't have internet till Chicken Man Dan and you got married. Talk about old. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I got it because me and a buddy moved in together, and he had a computer, and we got internet for that. And up until then, I didn't have internet, so I was 20, 21, maybe somewhere around, probably 21. I think. So it was pretty crazy. Definitely weird. Cell phones were weird. I mean, I couldn't live without my cell phone now. There's another 2020. But you get used to it, I guess. You do get used to it. Remember also the next Gary Sinise Foundation benefit auction will be coming up in November. We do 2 of those a year, so all the proceeds from that night will go to the Gary Sinise Foundation. I also will be making spots available in a duck race for a 10-ounce silver bar. All proceeds from that was donated will go to the Gary Sinise Foundation. So that will be coming up. Here is that bar, by the way. There she is right there. 10 troy ounces, Wall Street Mint. That will be the bar that is available for the Gary Sinise Foundation giveaway. Well, that's not a giveaway. That will be a fundraiser that we're going to do. So you'll have shots at a 10-ounce bar. I think we're going to do that at $10 a spot. We're going to do 100 spots. $10 a spot, 100 spots for that bar. I was considering doing it at only 50 spots, but after asking you guys, you definitely said you would prefer lower price and more spots. So that's what we're doing. We're going to try to raise a big bunch with that this year. So year's been rough for you, but getting the 1909 SVDB was a win. Yes, it is. I would take that. I do not have one of those in my collection yet, Hartford Junction, but I'm waiting for the day. I am waiting for the day I will get one. 10 ounce look like 5, no offense. It's heavy. It's definitely not a 5-ouncer. She is a heavy one. Since your daughter lives on Wall Street, you got dibs, Jim Thompson? All right. Oh my gosh, come on. We have 9 rolls left. I don't know, Hartford Junction, or not Hartford Junction, Roy Hathaway. This box is making me nervous. It is a weird box. All the NIFCs except for one have been 2020s. I don't know what we're going to get in the other 2 of these. They were all packed on the same day. Eric A says, I stack bars. Nice. Nice. I hope that I will, Hartford Junction, eventually. It's on my bucket list as well as that 1877 Indian I need to get as well. So I'm gonna start putting some work into getting some more of my basic albums completed starting next year. That's kind of my bucket list for the year. So I'm gonna try to get to one of my barber hunting fills this week. And then I will have some barbers also available coming up in the upcoming auctions as well. We're probably going to do them in 10 packs of quarters, 10 packs of dimes again. 1s, 5s, and 10s, you name it. I stack it, he says. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Stack away, my friend. That's what I say. Keep adding it to the stack. There's a 1982. Another 1982. Yep, now I'm seeing mostly 2022s in the box, in the rolls here. I watch Bald Guy Money on YouTube, and he's talking about gold being 10 to 11K by 2030 to 2023. Holy smokes! I do not have a lot of gold currently. That's something I would like to have. I think I just, for whatever reason, I am more attracted to silver. I think it's because it is so much more reasonably priced. But I think that is also going to continue to change on the silver. I don't think we're going to be at... I mean, I can see the end of next year, I could see being at 100 for silver the way things are going, which would be crazy, but I can definitely see it for sure. I think there's a realistic path for that to happen. I have too many kids to stack anything, but I slowly collect when I can. That's what you got to do, Jeff. $1 at a time. $1 at a time. You just keep stacking her up. Whatever you can get. But it's crazy. I helped a couple customers while I was in the shop today because he was busy. And it was $3.30 is melt on dimes now, people. Can you believe that? $3.30 melt on a dime. Whoever would have thought? I remember them being under $2 not that long ago. It was not that long ago. Closing in on $17 for halves. I mean, it is nutso. It is crazy. There is another 1982. 82s, there's another one. They just keep coming. That definitely could happen as well, Martin. I think we're slowly headed that direction. For sure. All right, 4 rolls to go, man. This was a rough box, people. Rough one. Not a good one. Yeah, I know, and I'm talking, that's just melt, Hartford Junction. If there's any sort of, if they do any sort of markup, I mean, you're 33 times face. That's melt. 33 times face. Are you kidding me? Whoever would have thought that? It is wild. So I don't doubt that there's some shops out there that are charging 35, 36, 37 times face probably. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Yeah, man, it just went bonkers. Like I said, I was helping them couple customers today, and I was like, man. And this is really just, the big change has been in like the last 3.5 months. 3.5 months ago, it was still, I mean, compared to now, I would say a much more reasonable price, but it has been a quick turnaround here. Tube of dimes is $150. I mean, heck, right now you're talking a tube of 90% silver $half. We're closing in on $400 pretty soon here. I mean, they're just under $17 melt right now, so you're not far away from $400 a tube, which is crazy. There's another 2020. But I will continue to keep buying. That is for sure. Yeah, that's true. I mean, wars and all these other issues in the world definitely do not help, for sure. All right, final roll right here. There's the empty. That was a rough box, Mr. Roy. You are going to get, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 50. We need one more NIFC, and that will get you a 40%er. Right now you're at a dime. See if we can get lucky and get one more for you here. We did. There's a 2020. You're going to get a 40 as well as a trade-in on the NIFCs. You cannot beat that. All right, that is going to do it right there. A grand total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 NIFCs. Let me get that updated. That was a rough box, I agree. 8 NIFCs. One missile has a monster box of silver in it. That is crazy. All right, Roy, I will grab you a 40 to go with that Morgan. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the box donation very much. Here is our tube of 40s right there. And I'm going to give you a nice 1966 coming your way. Thank you very much again, Roy. I appreciate it. And there it is. Box number 1 is done. Anybody explain why we mint coins that are worth less than the metals used in fabrication? $1 ASCs are 1 troy ounce, 1 ounce at silver rates, well over $1 for generations. It is true. We do know where it's not, Jim Thompson. That we have discovered that. So it is that's something. I'll take it. All right. Next up, we are going to have the dollar race. Dollar race will be next up, and there she is. Right there's the envelopes. First place will be a 1986 silver dollar commem right there. I think these were actually not 90%, but 86% silver to match the year. Nope, they are 900 fine. 0.86 troy ounce. That's what I was thinking. So there it is right there. That will be the winner. We'll get that. So dollar race is up next. If you're interested in dollar race spots, let me know and we will get rolling here. We have 5 for Roy. We have 5 for the chest. Hey, Brian Jensen, how you doing, my friend? 5 for Gary Sinise. Brian Jensen for 4. JC for 3. Chip for 10. Good evening, Chip. How you doing, brother? Chip for 10. Retired old guy for 2. Michael Spicer for 10. All right. Anybody else interested in the dollar race? Let me know. Chip, you ought to come down to Eastridge with us. I think it's November 6th, 7th, and 8th. Eastridge, Tennessee. Wouldn't be a long drive for you. Good show. Love to have you down and hunt some halves and have some fun. You ought to come down and join us. $1 a spot, Eric A. They are $1. 7th through the 9th. There you go. 7th through the 9th. $1 a spot for Eric. Let me know how many you would like. 5 spots for Eric A. Yeah, Eastridge is going to be fun. It will be fun. One silver eagle per spot. Easy, just Jeff. I'm going to be broke by morning. I get you. 3 for Lori, says JC. Very generous of you, JC. All right, last call for spots right now. Last call. I'm going to go ahead and get them entered. Dollar race is up next. See for Silver Eagles $1. Currently, just Jeff, they're about $50 most places. 5 spots for Vinny. Look at Roy Hathaway. Roy Hathaway says 5 for Vinny. He's going to win you a race one way or another, Vinny. He is going to win you a race one way or another. All right. There we go, right there. Let me go ahead and get some names put in, and we will get moving on. All right, duck race. Let's get the dollar race action rolling. Getting close here. Almost done. All right, we are ready to roll. Let me go ahead and finish wrapping up. We're going to get this show on the road. Good luck, everybody. All right, we are ready to go here. And I did have somebody pay for a box tonight, but I am sold out, so I did refund it. If you were in the stream, just so you know. So East Ridge, Tennessee is just outside of Chattanooga, Chip. There is probably about 18 or 19 of us going. Jolly Roger will be there. Lynn will be there. I will be there. Walker Magnet will be there. Brian Robeson. Dad Spare Change. I'm trying to think everybody. Shellbell, Chicken Man. Martin will be there. There's a bunch of people. I can't even think everybody right now, but we have a room reserved for Friday night. We're going to do a bunch of $50 box hunts. We're going to live stream those. So yeah, if you go, Chip, Martin says it'll be 20 people, all from our little group here on YouTube. So it should be pretty fun. I'm still trying to get GA Silver Hunter to come up. He's not far away in Georgia, so I'm trying to work on him as well. So we'll see if I can get him to come. So there you go. Last exit on I-75 in Tennessee. It's going to be a fun weekend. We're going to go down Friday and spend the weekend. I'm coming home on Sunday, so it should be pretty cool. All right, everybody, let's get this show on the road. I don't want to hold her up too long. Let's race. There we are, 2:22 on the clock and set. Super full screen. We're going with 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is right there. Good luck, everybody. And we're off. And away they go. Brian Jensen to the early lead. Brian Jensen to the early lead. All right, Chip Warner now out front, followed by the Gary Sinise Foundation. Brian Jensen up there as well. Here comes Roy and Vinny looking for the lead. Roy will take over. Roy to the lead. Now Vinny. VMC out front. And we're coming down to 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. VMC in the lead. Now it's the treasure chest. Treasure chest out front. Treasure chest falling back. Here comes Lori Camarista. Michael Spicer, the treasure chest moving up as well. It is back and forth in the front. Michael Spicer to the lead now. And we're counting down. Closing in on 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Michael Spicer to lead. That's about as far as I've seen anybody get out there, but they reeled him right back in. Now it is Eric A. out front. Eric A. first. VMC second. Michael Spicer in third. And Michael Spicer to the lead again. Now it is Chip Warner, the Bat Duck. He can't hang on. Eric A. once again, 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Gary Sinise in the lead. Treasure Chest in second. Be nice to add something to the chest. Eric A. hanging on. 15 seconds to go. Eric A. first. Treasure Chest second. Who is it going to be? I see some ducks moving. Brian Jensen on the move. He can't get there. Oh my gosh, is it going to be? Gary Sinise Foundation will win. That is a spot purchased by Roy Hathaway. This is going to go into the auction items for the Gary Sinise Foundation. Very generous of you, Roy. And let's see who is second to last. For the silver dime is going to be Lori Camarista. Lori Camarista. Let me grab Lori a dime. Thank you very much once again, Roy, for purchasing those spots. So that one will be available again in the Gary Sinise Foundation auction. So that is pretty cool. Let me grab a silver dime here for Lori. It's going to be a Rosie. I think that's all I have here tonight. I have to do a little video too. I just bought a bunch of silver from somebody the other day. A private sale, so that will be adding into my tubes for the stream. So there it is. Right there is Lori's dime. And here is the goodies for the Gary Sinise Foundation right there. And there is another coin going in. There it is. We're doing the triple tonight, Sam, after the next box, and that will be it for races tonight. I will have a special coin race back next week, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to have spots available for that at the beginning of the stream next week. So, all right. Thank you guys again for your donations to the channel through the races. I appreciate it. So, WB2 was 8 NIFCs for Roy. That was a rough one. All right, Michael Spicer, I'm assuming you also wanted the Morgan box based on the number of the donation. If you would just confirm that. I'm assuming that is exactly what you were asking for. But I just want to confirm since that is a new one that we're doing. Yep, okay. Yep, there's your Morgan right here. It is going to be a 1889. Oh, 1889. Oh, we'll pick some more of these up next week as well. Hey, Valerie Bowen, how are you? And hello to Gabe. Hopefully he is listening, I should say. Robert Ortega, how you doing, brother? Good evening. So there it is. Michael Spicer gets the Morgan dollar to start it out. He will get any silver in the box. And he will get a trade on the NIFCs up to $10 face or a 90%er. So what would you like to do on a box pick, Michael Spicer? Here's what we have. We have CU1 and 2. We have MB1, MB3, MB4, MB5, MB6. 1, 3, and 4 are leftovers from MB1, I think is from 2 weeks ago. 3 and 4 are from last week. And then we have 5 and 6 I picked up today. And then we also have WB1 and 3. They are sister boxes to the one we just hunted. Also Loomis boxes. So let me know what you like. And we will go from there, my friend. CU2, he says. All right. CU2 it is. That is a NF String & Sons box. as the CU boxes always are now. Let me grab that. Let's take a peek and see if we have any goodies on the ends, Michael. CU2, he says. All right. There is CU2 right there. Please chest the dime, says Lori. All right, Lori, we'll do it. We will definitely do it. There it is right there, CU2. Let's see what we got here. Got a few new ones, but a good circulated box. I do not see anything that looks silvery on this side of the enders anyway. So we're going to have to do her the hard way here. Let me get this tabs pulled off and get this set aside. Good luck, Michael Spicer. I have been pulling some silver out of these boxes fairly regularly. This is the bank we had a 16 in a box a couple weeks ago. Let me get that dime real quick. I'm going to get that in the treasure chest for Lori as well. So the next treasure chest giveaway is coming up next year in August. We just did the last one in August. I have a couple packages left for that still to send out, but I'm getting close to being done. And there is the new treasure chest goodies right there. Let me find that envelope. I gotta get Lori's name on here. I forgot to write it down. And there it is right there. Another piece of silver from Lori Camarista. It's all going up in value every day. You can't beat it. All right, there it is. Another addition to the treasure chest. Ooh, Lori got her package. Nice. All right, let me get my keyboard and everything all resituated here from the race. And then we are going to get after this box. Here we go. Roll number one. Roll number one for Michael Spicer. All right, and here we go. Good luck, Michael. This is definitely a very circulated box. At least this roll is by looking at it. So that should be good. Hey, KCB, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. The 75 likes is up next. We are just 3 likes away, my friends, from the next silver giveaway is coming up. All right, nothing in roll number one. Oh. Ooh, we're at 74, says Chris Helms. We are closing in on it. All right, roll number two here for Michael Spicer. Come on, give us something here. 71D. Still holding tough at 74 likes. There is another 1973. Ooh, Martin says there's silver in this box. That's a good thing. Did you smell it, Martin, or are you just guessing? We got to know. Are you smelling it? Is it for real? Martin says there's silver. I like it when he says that. That makes me happy. He's usually right. Oop, I did pull a couple silvers out of one of the leftover boxes last week. That was one of these, so I would say there's definitely a chance. There is a 71D, and that does not look like the DDO. Uh-oh, Lori's yelling again now. It's on. Lori's yelling. She means business. Jim Thompson says he agrees with Martin. I hope so. I want to get some silver on the board. Got some spray painted coins in here. That's two. One in last roll, one in this roll. Right there, spray painted black on one side. There's a nice looking 74D. Will not be the DDO though. There's a 1983, not the no FG. Valerie's calling for the silver. Man, everybody's on it. We need to see it. All right, come on, box. We are at 75 likes, everybody. It is open and ready to go. The 75 likes, go ahead and jump in if you would like. 75 likes is open. I'm going to hunt another couple rolls here, and then we will draw a winner for the 75 likes coming up. Hey, Ron Pierce, how you doing? Denmo, good evening to you. Michael Martin, good evening. Captain Vic, Perplex Mind. Thank you guys all for stopping in. I appreciate it. 82 of you in here. That is awesome. Now we just need to find some silver and get the party started here. There is a 1972. And nada. Come on. Crimson Tide in the house as well. One more roll. We will draw a winner, so hang tight. That's the first real amount of new coins we've seen. 5 of them in that roll. They are 2024s. And some 22s, so they are definitely recently boxed. I have yet to see a 2025. Not complaining. I'm just making the statement. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and find us a winner. Good luck, everybody, on the 75 likes giveaway. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chris Helms. Chris Helms will be the 75 likes winner. Congratulations, Chris. Very nice. Maybe it's your time to get lucky, Chris. I think my luck may have ran out. I used it all up this week. All right. 100 likes will be the next one. Unless it gets crazy and we get to 125. It could happen. It has happened before, many a night. So there it is. 75 likes for Chris Helms. All right, Chris. We have all envelopes available except for number 10, brother. Which one would you like? There's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right there. Let me know which way you'd like to go. Number 3, he says. 1, 2. There is number 3. What do we got in there? We are going to have us. We have us a V-nickel. Will be a 1910. We also have a Buffalo. Will be a 1935 out of Philly. And a silver dime. 1961 out of Philly as well. Congratulations, Chris Helms. Nothing wrong with a couple of old nickels and a silver dime. There you go, brother. Congratulations. The best prizes are still in the envelopes. We did not find one of them last week, and it is back. We just got to pick the right one. Hey, Foster's Finds. How you doing, brother? All right, here we go. On to roll number 8 out of this box. No finds yet out of this one. We are trying. Which envelope, says Sam? You got to pick the right one, Sam. I can't give you all the answers. I just can't do it. You're going to have to make the right call. And nada in that roll. And Chris says, put it in the treasure chest. All right, brother. We will do that. Very generous of you. Treasure chest is starting to get some love. We're starting to get some love for the chest here. we'll have hopefully a bunch of goodies to give away. I think we gave away $3,000 or something about a month ago. It was about a month ago we did the last one, so get this roll done. I'll grab the chest again. We'll add that envelope in there for Chris Helms. Thank you, Chris, again for your generosity. $19.83. It was an awesome night. I enjoy those so much. So I considered doing it twice a year, but I think I'm going to stick with the once per year format. I think it just makes it a lot bigger. I mean, it would cut the amount of items in half if we did it twice a year. So I think I'm just going to stick with August. Nothing in it last year. Made sure I have it for the next one. There you go, Chris. And we appreciate you. We all do. There's a 71. 1972. Not the no FG. And nada. Come on, box. Let's get some goodies here. Oh no. It can be scary, Nicole. Pitching can be scary for sure. There is a 1972. But they are resilient, them kids are. They are resilient. They will bounce right back. Yeah, we're glad to have you, Sean. We like to have everybody hang out with us as much as possible, so we'll be doing another one of those next year. Got a 1 ounce or 10 ounce bar giveaway coming up again next month. And I also have some things cooking with my LCS. So there may or may not be a race for a Xenia Coin Mystery Grab Bag in the near future. So that could be happening as well. Nicole says, I was so stressed. I understand. I do understand. No, I'm going to stick with one, I think, Eric. I think it would be fun to do it twice a year, but it would definitely water it down a little. So I'm sticking with the single date. Yeah, I see that the Tigers locked up their spot to the postseason today after they almost blew it. They blew a 15.5 game lead mid-July that they had. And luckily they won today and locked themselves in. So there will be postseason baseball in Detroit. I was really hoping to get down to a game with my son this year, but I just cannot find the time, so I will definitely have to do it next year. The company he works for has season tickets. So hopefully next year. But they squeaked it in. One spot for you and one for Vinny. For what race, Foster's Finds? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So anyway, yeah, it looks like I'm working out the details, but we will have some more involved. Oh, the LCS one. Yeah, we will have some more involvement from my LCS in the channel. So we're working out the details on that. So be on the lookout. That will probably be starting sometime next month. No football or baseball for you. Get the house done, says Roy. I need my Tuesdays back. I'm working on it, Roy. We're getting closer. I want it to be done just as much as you do, trust me. And I think Lynn wants it to be done more than both of us. We're over it. I didn't know it was that bad. I had to walk around and watch. It'll get easier, Nicole. It'll get easier. It will definitely get easier. Well, hopefully he enjoys it. That's the big thing. Thank you, Dana. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to get you guys an update before we leave tomorrow. We got a bunch more drywall done. Got some framing in the garage done. Like I said, I gotta take Friday off and get an inspection wrapped up next week, so that we can continue with a little bit of framing we got left in the garage. Get the floor sheeted out there, and we'll be ready to go. Looking good. We are looking good. Listen to that song by Harry Chapin, Cats in the Cradle. Go to the ball game this year. If it was closer, Jim Thompson, I would, but it's a 3.5-hour drive up there. Really, more than anything, I want to go up and see the other granddaughter. They're the other ones that just had a baby. We went up and seen her a couple weeks after she was born and have not seen her since, but we'll definitely be up there around Christmas. I am going up to a Steelers game. December 21st, I think. So I'll be up there for a few days. Hopefully by winter we'll be back at it, Hartford Junction. I'm hoping. I am hoping to be back at it. We'll see. But I feel like we're in a good spot right now. It's the next big thing after drywall gets done is getting floors put in. So Lynn can knock out some paint pretty quick. So she'll be on priming and painting ceilings here for too long. So we will get there for sure. We're making progress. I am excited to get done too. We got to go to Lowe's and pick up another round of studs in the morning. I need another probably 30 more. I got a little bit of framing around the stairs and stuff to do, so we'll get that taken care of. And hopefully by the end of the week, all the drywall except for the downstairs bathroom will be finished. So excited about that. Time waits for no one, says Jim Thompson. You are correct. You are correct. I'm definitely going to the football game. So me and him have a great time. We usually go out and have some dinner before. Usually have a great time. There's some great restaurants in downtown Detroit. For those of you who have not been down there. I'm trying to think, we went to was it Moot's Pizza or something we went to last time I was up there for a football game? Man, it was good. It was real good. So I don't know if we'll go there. There's another place I love downtown called Nicky's in Greektown. Get a Greek salad and some pizza. That's also good. So I don't know. He knows all the good spots down there. So I am sure we will hit some. Might even make my way down at some point for a Red Wings game. His company also has season tickets for the Red Wings. So we did that as well a couple years ago. That was fun. Yeah, I'll do a good job on that, Eric. I have not had Detroit-style pizza officially, Dad Spare Change. My favorite pizza place in Detroit is Nicky's, which is it's a Greek restaurant. And it isn't anything abnormal. It's got really good sauce. I like the crust. It's just a good pizza. So I don't know what Detroit style is. I have to ask my son. Yeah, Michigan's a nice place to visit. I wouldn't move back personally, but definitely go up and visit. So we'll probably be up there for Christmas this year. We haven't been up there for Christmas in a few years. I should be off for about 16 days at Christmas, I think. So hopefully get up and see my aunts and uncles and all that stuff. Roy says, Martin, get that silver sniffer going. He's going to let you pick his next box. Get her warmed up. Warm up the sniffer. Oh my gosh, Fox. It is not looking good. Left side of the stairs was 3 inches higher than the right on this one house. The whole second floor. Whoa! That doesn't sound good at all. Mine is off right now. It's an old house, but it does lean to one side about 1.5 inches, but I'm going to fix all that. Detroit has a thick fire crust with 3 rows of sauce, pepperoni, with cheese all over. Lynn and I have had the traditional pan you cook in it. Okay. Well, see, there you go. I should have known. If anybody knows what a Detroit-style pizza is, it's the chat chef. So there it is. Jolly Roger's got you covered, Dad's Spare Change. Thick fried crust. Yeah, I've never, all the times I've been to downtown Detroit, I've never had Detroit-style pizza. So that's not, we usually do the, I would say the nicer restaurants when we go down, if that makes any sense. We went to, boy, I wish I could remember the name. We went to a hamburger place down there one year. Before the football game, me and my daughter-in-law and my son. And man, that was really good too. I cannot remember what it was called. But definitely good pizza. You ever seen a fountain laid out and poured backwards? I have not. I have not seen that, Eric A. Lucky James Eller. Could manage to come over to 7 Mile and cone it when you come to Detroit. I'd like to meet me. I'll see what I can do. I will see what I can do, James Eller. I'm going to try to catch up with Silver Addiction, but he is not far from where we usually stay when we go up for Christmas, so I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to catch up with him this time when we go up. Get together maybe and do lunch or something. But most of my family, James Eller, is up in the Saginaw area. So that's usually when we stay when we go up. But you never know. I may see what I can do. I may just see what I can do. There is a 74D, not the DDO. Louis Pizza says Ron's from that area. Ron lives in St. Clair Shores, I think, or around about that area near where my son does in Warren. He knows. After 40 years in construction, you've seen some wild stuff. Me too, Eric, and I've only been in it 25, but I've been to some people's house and walked in and looked at some stuff and thought, man, what in the world happened here? They were in all kinds of trouble. I always feel bad. You got to go in and charge somebody to fix something somebody else screwed up, but it is the way it is. I'd like to run into you too, Southwest. You live in Youngstown, so you're probably about 3 hours north of me. But if I ever get up in that area, Dana, I will keep it in mind. I used to live closer to Youngstown. I used to live in, before we moved here, I lived in Millersburg, which is the Amish capital of the country. I believe there's more Amish in the Millersburg area now, Holmes County, than there is in Lancaster, PA, if I remember what I heard correctly. So yeah, I haven't been up that way in a while, but I will keep that in mind, Dana. Oh, look at that. Almost missed it. It's a proofer. She's a little ugly, but it is a 1987 S right there. We got us a proof. First find of the box with 16 rolls left. Oh, you do construction too, Dana? Yeah, I was heavy into residential for a long time. And then when I went to the university, it was more on the commercial side. And now I'm on the HVAC side doing controls. So it's been I still do a lot of construction type residential stuff, but My daily job now is HVAC controls work, so showed them how to spin the little rod to adjust the slats. Yeah, you're in a good spot there, Vinny. Jim Shanks says, haven't seen the pizza guy in a while. Getting ready to go back to college for your commercial inspection license. That'd be cool. Yeah, I was kind of, it was surprising to me when I got here, when I moved to Ohio. When I first moved down, they were asking me about, because I was a licensed residential contractor in Michigan, which is a whole process when I was up there. And so when I got to camp here, they're like, well, we would like you to get your license here. So I went and asked. You don't even have to have a license to be a residential contractor in Ohio. I was like, what? That's weird. Didn't expect it, but that's the case. Oh, you used to do control work, Jim Thompson? Yeah, we use the system that we deal with mostly. We use Niagara Controls, Tritium, the Niagara Framework. Tritium is the company, but that is what we use mostly. So yeah, we do lots of controls. So a lot of air handlers, makeup air units, fans, VAV controllers, all that good stuff. Found a 69 40%er, says Brian Robeson. They do still exist, he says. Good for you, Brian. Is that box 1 for the night? Or are you on box 2 now? When you're going for, you'll be licensed in all 50 states. Nice. That's pretty cool. Sean says you've been running crews framing houses in the Arizona desert for 25 years. That's some hot work right there. That's warm. I don't know if I can handle the heat anymore. I used to be fine with it, but I'm telling you, it has been rough. Last couple years, I do not handle the heat as good as I used to. Of course, nowadays, most of the stuff that I'm dealing with is, I'm inside in air conditioning anyway. So, lots of good stuff. Oh, box 3 already. Nice, Brian. Hopefully there's another one in there for you. I'm hoping. I know it's a dry heat, but I'm telling you, I can't do it like I used to. It used to not bother me at all. I could be outside framing all day. Never have a problem, but I don't know that I could do it anymore. There was a few days me and Lynn worked at the house this year, and it was like, I wasn't sure either one of us were going to make it. It was hot. Train chillers and old BAC cooling towers. Everything's three-phase electric. Oh, you were campus electrician. Nice, Jim Thompson. Got a lot of rain in the desert. Well, that's probably a good thing, isn't it, Robert? Or do you guys get the flash floods there with it being so dry when you get a lot of rain? I would think that you could flood easily, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So we've caught up on some rain here. We had several days, 3 days last week, and I think we got a couple days coming next week, which we need it. We are way beyond. We had drought conditions going on here, so we need it. Arthur Junction says, I love the Idaho heat. Interbody thermostat seems to be shot anymore. Flash flooding there yesterday and today. Okay. Jim Shank does 5 boxes of nickels a week. I used to do a lot of nickels, but I just haven't had time anymore. Haven't had the time. Eric says, I won't be working outside anymore. Nope, not going to do it. You can't make me. I did pick up a circulated box of quarters today as well. I really need to hunt some quarters. I am behind on quarter boxes. have a few stacked up here. Brian had some boxes of nickels this past week. Boxes of pennies and quarters for the upcoming week. Nice, Brian Robeson. Yeah, I really need to get some, well, I need to get hunts of everything done, but the quarters are stacking up. Lori said they had thunder and lightning storm a couple days ago. Reds are up 6-2. Got a 55 silver diamond, your change from Panda Express. Can't beat that. Joe Menick, you could not beat that a bit. I think I found a 58p Black Beauty. That's nice. I have yet to find one of those. I look. But I have never found one as of yet. All right, here we go. You're down to 5 left in the box, plus this one. This has been a rough one, Michael Spicer. These CU boxes either seem to be on or off, one or the other. They're never lukewarm. 72. They have been good and circulated, though. I will tell you that. And I'm guessing if I was Roy, I'm thinking I'm looking at a double stack box next round, but that is up to you. But I have all my double stack boxes are MBs this week. I have 5 to choose from. We have 5 of them to choose from. I couldn't tell you which one, but I think if it was me, that's where I'd go. Hasn't even been a lot to scope in this box, really. There's our first NIFC as well, a 2004 with 3 rolls left. Even the NIFCs have been stingy. Just can't catch a break here. Two rolls left in the box. There's a 1983, not a great looking one. Looks like there is a FG there. Yep. Barely, but I can see it. All right, here we go. Second to last roll right here. Jim Thompson says last roll magic. I hope so. I'd take any magic at this point, Jim Thompson. We do still have the Benji. Bounty is still out there. We took the Walker one off the map last week. Silver Addiction got him, but the Benji one is still out there for the year. Or excuse me, for the second 6 months of the year. All right, there's the last roll. I don't see anything by the edges. I got bad news, Martin. I don't think we're going to get any silver. And that is going to do it. Yuck. Sorry, Michael Spicer. I had higher hopes for that myself. All right, let's see here. We got one more NIFC. And we got one proofer. Yuck. All right, let's go over our new format for the Saturday special. I want your feedback. if you do not mind. Please give me your feedback. So we're going down to $10 a spot. We're going to have a 1 ounce round for first place, a ½ ounce round for second place, a ½ ounce round for third place, a 90%er for fourth place, and a silver dime for second to last. It's unlimited spots, but that's where we're going to go to. 1 ounce, ½ ounce, ½ ounce, 90%, and second to last for a silver dime. So that'll back off the price. I was going to go, I was going to go to 15 this week, and then I thought I was going to have to go to 16. So this is where I landed. Let me know how you guys like it. Like, we can shake it up a little bit different, change the price too. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this as well. All right, we have Jolly Roger and Lynn. It's $10 a spot now donation, Shell Bell. $10 a spot donation. 1 ounce, ½ ounce, ½ ounce, 90% silver dime. So that's how we're going to go on this one from here on out. But like I said, I'd like your feedback. All right, so I have Lynn and Jolly Roger. 1 for Sam. Roy for 2. Chicken Man. J-Dud. JC. Nubismatic. Michael Spicer. Shell Bell. Perhaps combine the race's price to one, like a one-night price, Eric? Is that what you're saying? Jeff Provost is going to do 1. Cammy King. Chip. Oh, if you want to just do once a night, Eric A., you've been doing these a long time. You can go ahead and just do it once at the end. That's fine. I have several other people that do this a lot. Got up it to 5. Well, we were at 15, and I was doing 3 1-ounce rounds. But so I'm trying to come up with different ways to do it. So I'm open for suggestions too. I'm not necessarily like this is it, but I just wanted to try to get the price back down reasonable and go for that. But and ooh, Royce is 1 for VMC. Very nice, Roy. All right, so I think I'm going to double check names. I think I got everybody. All right, Jolly Roger. Got 3 for Rolf earlier. Jolly Roger, Lynn E. I got Sam Lemon, Roy for 2, Chicken Man Dan, J-Dud, JC, Nubismatic, Michael Spicer, Shell Bell, Eric A., Jeff Provost, Cammy King, Chip, and VMC. I got you, Rolf. You're in. I got you, brother. Like 15 usually and up. No problem, Eric. Well, I'm gonna land on this one for a while, and we'll see how things go. The big thing is I got to make sure I can continue to get ½ ounce rounds. My LCS don't usually carry them. I bought everything he had today just in case we stick with this, but he can probably get me some different ones. So, all right, let me get this rolling here. Give me just a second, And we will get the race put in and get moving here. All right, I think I got everybody in there. 2 for Dana or 1 for Dana, Sam? Just confirm what you're saying there, so I make sure I got it right. 2 for Dana. All right. All right, so I have Dana for 2. All right, let me go ahead and add those names, and then we should be ready to go here in just a second. All right, just about ready to roll here. All right, let's get after it. Good luck, racers. Here we go. Let me double check comments before I get going, make sure I miss anything. It does count for a Sammy, Numismatic. There's 2 of them. It's a Sammy. I'm with you. Hey, Ernest Edwards, how you doing? Maybe make one of the bigger prizes constitutional. I usually stick to Eagles over rounds. I could do that. We could make that an option as well. I could leave it so that you could pick either a... I don't know. I'll figure it out. This one is a $10 per spot race, Ernest. $10 per spot race. Let me know quick. I'm just getting ready to roll. If you want in, let me know. 1, okay. I'll add you, Ernest. And then we are closed and we're rolling. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 2:22 on the clock. Ooh, I didn't get shuffles. Hang on, I got to get the shuffles. I got to get shuffles. I'm sure Vinny said it. All right, Michael Erickson says 4, so we're going to go with 4. All right, here we go. Back to it. 4 shuffles. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 2:22 on the clock. Super full screen. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good luck, and here we go. And we are off. Dana out to the early lead. Now Sam Lemon takes over. Here comes Jolly Roger to the lead now. JC moves into second. Dana still hanging tough out front. Here comes Chicken Man Dan moving up quick. Can't quite take the lead. Now JC will take over. JC out front. New leader. Cammie King looking to get in on the action. And she will take the lead from JC just barely. Lynn Ehrenzeller moves into second. And here comes VMC. He takes third, looking for second place. And he's got it. Now Vinny to the lead. Vinny out front. Cammie second. Lynn third. Here comes Rolf getting in on the action as well. Vinny still hanging tough out front. And 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Rolf in the lead. Dana second. Vinny third. They're still hanging on. Counting our way down towards 30 seconds to go. Dana still up front. Rolf second. Here comes Michael Spicer getting in on the action as well. And Michael Spicer will take third, but he cannot hang on. Here comes Ernest Edwards getting in. Ernest looking for the lead, and he takes it. 30 seconds to go now. Ernest Edwards out front. Dana is in second. Here comes Jolly Roger and Rolf getting in on the action as well. Rolf to the lead. And 15 seconds to go. Rolf out front. Dana second. Another Rolf Duck in third. Roy is in fourth. Whoa, look at Rolf going to the back. Here comes Chicken Man Dan to the lead. Vinny making a last-second push. And Vinny is going to get there as well. He's going to take third, it looks like. Let's go to the scoring pylon. It is going to be Chicken Man Dan with the win. He will get the 1 ounce round. Second place is going to go to Rolf. Third place, VMC for a half-ounce round. Fourth place is going to be Dana for a 90% silver half dollar. And second to last for a silver dime will go to Rolf as well. And there it is right there. Thank you guys for donating through the duck race. I appreciate it. Congratulations to the winners. Let's switch on over here and pick some goodies out for you guys. All right. Chicken Man Dan. I only have a few 1 ounce rounds this week. I didn't pick a bunch up, but I will reload next week. So here's what I have. I have a Sunshine Minning. I also have a Walker Style. And I have a SMI Morgan. Those are the only 3 1 ouncers I have this week. If you're interested in any of those, let me know. Eric says, we were so close, Shellbell. Hey, Otis Coldren, how you doing, brother? Morgan, please, and thank you, he says. All right, so Rolf and VMC, you guys get 1 ounce, or excuse me, half-ounce rounds. I have 2 varieties to choose from. So I have either this, I have several of these. I have either this Andrew Jackson, Liberty Lobby, half-ounce round right there. Or I have a half-ounce round right there. It is a Canadian from 2016. These are the same. So which one would you like, Rolf? And then which one would you like, Vinny? Uh-oh, Vinny's got the circles of death going. Not good. He's going to have to pick something out. I don't know if Rolf is still here. He is working. Canadian, please. We'll email a new permanent shipping address. All right, we'll do, Rolf. I'll be on the lookout for that. So I'll get you this Canadian one. And Vinny will take the Jackson. All right. So here is the Canadian one for Rolf. Right there. And here is a Jackson one right here for Vinny. Dana Watson, would you like... I'm going to give you a big choice here. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to give you a big choice. You can either do a Benji or a Walker, or I'll do a $18.99 Philly Barber half. Your choice. Let me know. Walker, Benji, or a Barber half. Your choice. Let me know which one you like. And then Rolf, you get another silver dime. He'll take the Barber half. All right, Barber half for that. Rolf, you get a silver dime as well. All right, there it is, right there. Thank you guys a bunch. I appreciate it. It does a lot to help out the channel. So, hey, Scott H., how you doing, brother? So there it is. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it once again. And let's see, we have a 75 likes we need to get in the treasure chest. Well, next week, Foster's Finds, we'll be back with another one. So here is another goodie in the treasure chest, this time from Chris Helms. He also said, thank you, I've been trying to teach him manners his whole life. All right, there it is from Chris Helms. This is a Buffalo nickel, a V-nickel, and a silver dime. Good, Scott. Glad to hear it. Glad you're doing well. All right, 93 likes. We are closing in on the 100. And we are going to get into our last box for the night for Roy Hathaway. He is doing a full box hunt with this last one. So you're going to get 3 90s and a quarter, Roy, to start it out. So there are your 90s right there. I'm going to do 2 Walkers, and I will do a Benji as well. You will get 6 bag pulls at the end. I should merchandise that shirt. I'm thinking about it. I just got to have time. If I do that, I got to have time to fulfill all the orders, and it's hard right now, I'm telling you. So there you go, Roy. 3 90s and a quarter to start it out. We'll get 6 bag pulls at the end. Now the big question is, where do we go for the box? All right. So CU1, sister box, had a proof in NIFC. We have MB1, MB3, MB4, MB5, MB6. Speaking about Matt, says Martin, I'll take 3. And Martin's got to pick the box, says Roy. So MBs are all double stacks. This CU box, the sister was not good. And then we have WB1 and 3. They are Loomis boxes. WB2 was not great. They all do have the same pack date on them, by the way, as well. Yep, a left-hander for sure, buy up gold and silver. Lefties do it better, my mom said. I just don't know what that means. All right, Vinny. Congratulations, brother. You finally won one. MB1, says Martin. That's a good pick because MB2 last week did have the Walker in it. So that is probably a good pick. Hopefully the sister box comes out just as good. We did have a Walker in the sister box last week. That's where Silver Addiction scored that 1 ounce round on the Walker Bounty. So MB1 it is. Let's take a look. Oh, it feels heavy. If that means anything. Ooh, there's some lefties in the house. I like it. All right, here we go. MB1. This is from last week's sister box to that one that... It's actually from 2 weeks ago, but the sister box was picked last week by Silver Addiction. It did have a Walker Ender. Here we go. Well, I do see an NIFC Ender, for whatever that's worth. And that is all I really see, so we're going to have to hunt it the hard way and find it, Roy, if there's something in here. Good luck. This looks like a good circulated box, though. All right, let's get after it. Roll number 1 here, coming up. We'll open all the leftover boxes I had at the end of the stream here after this box and see if we missed anything. There is 3, maybe 4 new ones in here. So that don't look like a problem. There's a 1972, not the no FG. We'll get an NIFC out of this box. It is going to be a 2003 first one. First find of the box as well. And on we go to roll number 2. Roll 2. It feels like there should be silver in here. We're going to find out real soon. And this one also has 4 new ones, it looks like, so I will take that. That is a pretty good number compared to what we have seen recently. Hey, Capro, I heard you had a good day today. I unfortunately couldn't make it. I was at the house working. But sounds like you guys had a fun one. We have not found anything silvery yet tonight here. But we are trying. We will have an auction coming up here after this box as well. There's another NIFC 2004. Bam, 102 likes. All right, the 100 likes giveaway. 100 likes giveaway is open. Go ahead and jump on in if you would like. I will hunt a couple of rolls, and then we will draw a winner. So jump on in on the 100 likes. I do have some gold tonight, Sam. It's small gold. I have one that is a 8-carat little gold round that I'm going to start out at $1, and I also have a 1/100th of an ounce gram as well that is going to be in the auction. So they're a little cheaper than some of the other stuff that's out there. So we will have some gold in the auction. Hey, Ricky Descani, how you doing, brother? All right, come on. Got to be silver in this box. All right, I'm going to hunt one more roll, and then we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you get in. You just got to type in 100 likes if you're new to the channel, just like everybody else is doing, and that will give you a shot at the giveaway. There's another NIFC 2010. And we're adding up pretty quick. All right. All right, make sure you're in. We are going to go ahead and pick a winner. Good luck, everybody. And here we go. 54 people entered. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Captain Vic, 59. Captain Vic, 59 is the winner. Good luck. Captain Vic, on the envelope pick, there's a couple good ones in there. You just have to find them. I will grab the envelopes here in just a second. All right, let's take a look at what we have left for envelopes, Captain Vic. Ask Copperall Coins about the Texan. Uh-oh, what's going on with the Texan, Copperall? I need to know. We have envelope 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let me know which one you like. Buy up gold and silver. I think you are a little bit behind, brother. Dad's spare change looks like you're a little behind. He is a crybaby. Number 5, please and thank you. All right, there it is right there. And here you go, Captain Vic. Got you a couple of Merc dimes right there. You are going to have a 1928 S. And you will have a 1935 that will be a Philly. Congratulations, Captain Vic. There it is. Captain Vic, 100 likes winner. Told Copperall Coins he's ruining the hobby. How's he ruining the hobby? I don't understand. I have a special race next week, Sam. I'm doing one every other week, so I will have one next Saturday night. All right, there we go. On we go in the box. This is going to be roll number 7. Roll 7 right here. Ruining the hobby. How dare you, Copperall Coins, ruin the hobby? I don't know why you got to be like that. If you're ruining it, I'm probably ruining it too, I would imagine. Guy named True Texan leaves a post in your chat. Says, my channel and others like it are the reason coin roll hunting community rates are down. Didn't want Van, said he was leaving. I know, I told him there's the door and I waved bye-bye. I don't know, I mean, I get what he's saying, but you have no control over what everybody else does with any coins that they get. So, it's kind of one of them deals, man. It's just the way it is. It is what it is, my friend. He's going to have to live with it. There's another NIFC, a 2012. Another 2014. I'll show you how to ruin a hobby. Hand over the tequila, he says. Boy, you went deep there, Eric A. He said, I'm really going to ruin it. No, they do not make any sense. That is for sure. Oh, man. Well, if we're lucky, maybe he'll show up here tonight. Or maybe he'll leave a comment. We'll see. I suspect a gambling channel imposter trolling legit coin cams. That could be. One never knows. People do weird things, man. That is a hilarious comment, if you ask me. I'd have been like, whatever. I'm here to have fun, enjoy myself with the rest of the people in the community. We don't need that kind of nonsense around. We just don't need it. We'll have fun on our own. Should have been inviting him to the other coin roll hunting channels. I don't think you're going to get a big welcome. Tequila will make you start a fight with a cop. Yeah, tequila will do some weird things to you there, Eric A. There's no doubt about that. I'm just going to keep being that guy, I guess. He can stick to Texas. Oh, man. Weird. Weird stuff. Yeah, just because we're doing this does not mean that he would be getting anything else in Texas more than what he's getting right now. I'm 1,500 miles away. Good luck. You're probably never going to see a single box that I get here, so I understand your logic. I just don't agree with it. Funny. See, cop. What did you say to me? He says. Oh my gosh. It's not Texas that's the problem, says Martin. No time for the keyboard heroes, he says. I don't blame you. I do not blame you a bit. They make it not fun. And frankly, none of us need that. We're just here doing our own thing. We ain't hurt nobody. He definitely did the Forrest Gump stupid is as stupid does, says Jim Thompson. Oh, man, you guys are cracking me up. Oh, man. That is funny stuff right there. All right, come on, Mr. Box. We're back on. We started a silver streak again last week, but we got to keep it rolling. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. It's out there. The problem is, I think the biggest problem is why we're not seeing as much silver is because they've mixed how many million new coins in between 2021 and 2025, and it dilutes what you get. I think it dilutes the coins down enough that you're not seeing the circulated coins like you did. There's a lot of these new ones you got to deal with. We all said bye to Texan. Good on you, Cammy King. Best part was my people in chat. You guys just give him the virtual bird on his way out the door. Best part was right after that, the silver started rolling in. Oh, man, that's funny stuff. That is funny stuff. Oh, boy. That's the best. Your boxes were close to 50% new coin. I've had many weeks like that, Brian Robeson. They are a bummer, but got to hunt through them. Get that coin circulated again. New halves foundation material. Yep, I agree. They're making too many. I was really excited for the 2026s, but I'm worried they're going to just go nuts and make millions of them. Because of the demand from coin roll hunters? Maybe. I mean, we're not hanging on to them, though. I mean, I turn mine around every week. So I can sort of see that, but at the same time, I mean, if I was getting 10 boxes a week and it took me, you know, a month to get through them and get them back or whatever, I could get that. But, I mean, I'm getting 9 boxes a week. I turn them around immediately. They're back to the bank in like 7 days, 6 days, whatever it is. I mean, I don't have them very long. Between last week and this week, we have a 4-box family. Can't wait to see what they have next week at this bank. Well, maybe you should just send me your boxes next week and I'll hunt them for you. How's that sound, Caporal? We were doing all right here, and things have kind of stalled out the last few weeks. Got little spurts of silver last week, but it does that. It goes in trends. You have good weeks and you have bad weeks. Sometimes you have good months. It just depends. Might not like the price. Well, if they're $55 no frills boxes like I have, I'm all over it. The Mint Rune coin roll hunting. They took the good stuff out of it. I really, really wish they would go back to doing some more W's. Something. I mean, heck, even if like next year, I mentioned this in another stream a couple weeks ago. If they just do like 1,000, 90%, so even if they did 1,000, 40% silver half dollars next year and threw them in circulation with all the other ones, people would go bonkers trying to find them. I'm telling you. They're missing the boat on some of this stuff. They are missing the boat because coin roll hunters go crazy for that stuff. I mean, just like the W's. Look how bonkers people went for W's when they came out. It's like they should do that every year, but just do like 100,000. Something crazy. That would be awesome. First 6 months were great. Last 3, not so much. I mean, I think if the Mint just did something to spice it up. I mean, you want people to get your coins. You want people to be excited about coins. The W thing, that did it. If they could find some other ways to do that. Heck, you could put 99 or half dollars out that were 90% silver and mix them in circulation. People would go bonkers, I'm telling you. It would be nuts. 3W quarters, all silver. Hoping there's a sister box to William E's, and I hope it's the one you're hunting for him tomorrow. Good luck, Foster's Finds. I hope so. Are you live streaming now, Foster's Finds? Because I never get a notification. I wonder if I'm still subscribed. Every now and then, YouTube does some weird stuff. I'm not subscribed anymore. Alright, I just got you 400 subscribers, Foster's Finds. I am number 400. I don't know when I got unsubscribed, but apparently I did. Good night, Valerie. Take care. You're welcome. I don't know how that happened because I know I was subscribed, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like you get notifications and then some you just stop getting notifications at all. I've been watching numismatics videos. I haven't been commenting a lot, but I have been watching them. Usually, like I said, if I'm watching YouTube stuff, I'm usually in here hunting coins. So I just keep watching them one right after the other. And there has not been a lot to scope in this box, that's for sure. We got 5 NIFCs. I'm curious to see what's in these other MB boxes. Ooh, 2 boxes a week coming. Nice. I could get more boxes, but I think 9's enough. I don't think I'm going any higher. The recommended videos are off, says Eric A. I've had a rash of getting unsubscribed for some channels lately, which kind of burns me that they do that, but I notice on my channel every now and then you'll lose like 5 or 6 subscribers. I think it's like they purge them, that whoever hasn't been watching a lot or something, I don't know. All right, come on, box. We are into the bottom. This is the third roll out of the bottom half. We're trying. These rolls look like they should have silver in them, but we are not seeing it so far. There's a 71D. Haven't seen many of those. Had 2 loaded box. One was an RFT box. And the other one was one I hunted on your first live stream on New Year's Eve last year. They're still out there. You just got to keep hunting them, that's all. And like I've said before, it's a stroke of luck. The one bank I go to, there's now 3 people getting boxes from them. The CU bank, they bring 5 or 6 boxes a week. It literally could come down to which boxes they pull out of the vault and give to you versus the other ones. I mean, it takes very little anymore because there's so much that goes into it. Or if they have 10 boxes on the truck and they make multiple stops, which ones get delivered to your bank? It all plays a factor. We had 17 40s in William E's box 2 weeks ago. Nice. Ooh, after this, UFC for Saturday night fights. I'm ready for some foosball for tomorrow. I'll probably be listening to the Lions game. I won't get to watch it. We'll be at the house working, but I'm going to try to listen. They should win tomorrow, I would think. Good night, Martin. Take care, brother. And you are very welcome anytime. With 7 more in the sister box. Nice. Heck, 40s are what? $8 a piece? Closing in on $8 a piece now or something, I think. They're over $7 melt. I didn't look up the exact price today because I didn't buy any, but yeah, it's crazy. 740s is an ounce of silver. Only like 390s on the year. I actually counted how many I had in the silver jar this year. And I can tell you this, it's more than we have found on the live streams, and it's a significant amount more than we have found in the live streams that I have in the silver jar from leftover boxes this year. There's another NIFC 2005. I got a few rolls put away too, Hartford, probably like 40 of them or more. I have every one I've ever found. 680 mel out of 40%er now. Yes, that's exactly it. And I can tell you that I had more than a roll of 90%ers in the silver jar. It has been a good year for leftover boxes for me. I wish you guys would pick the ones with the silver in it. That would make me happy. And if you would like to keep getting my 71Ds Foster Finds, you're welcome to do that. It's cool with me. Good night, Lori. Take care, young lady. Traded in a roll of 40s for 2 ounces of silver and 10 dimes at the LCS. Plus you topped off Buffalo nickels. Nice. Yeah, I got a lot of 40s put back. A lot of rolls of 40s. Oh, not you, Martin. Got it, Lori. Got it. All right, 15 rolls left in the box. I'm trying, Roy. I am trying. It's looking like you might get a skunk 90 here and 6 bag pulls. We'll see if we can change that. Need to get you a barber for that ounce of silver. Not a barber, a Franklin. Oh my gosh, box. This is getting worse and worse here. Just like the shop at the coin shop, purchasing prices are just getting harder to carry that big bag home with the present. I know it. Sent a couple rolls of 40s to Walker for gauze. That's very generous of you, Jim. Nice. Yeah, I just bought, I'm going to do a little video on it, but I just bought, where did I put that? I just bought this from somebody the other day. So, there's a bunch of 40s there, bunch of quarters, more quarters, more nickels, piece dollar and a Walker, some dimes, more dimes. These are 90s, Kennedys, more silver quarters, wheat cents, more wheat cents, and one Indian. So I just bought that from somebody. Their mom's collection. Somebody I used to work with, and I just picked all that stuff. I haven't picked any up lately, Hartford Junction, because I have so many currently. Once I get through these other ones and do my book fills, I'll probably start picking up some more. So I am looking to add, I got to switch over my quarters because I did get a quarter book, and then Walker Magnet had a Barber $50 book I need to buy from him. And then they'll all be in Dansko's. I don't know what, I have a lot of money faced right now in Barbers. Probably, it's probably got to be close to $100. Maybe not quite that much, 80, 90. There's a lot of them in there. It's not a bad deal. It was a good deal, Foster's Find. So I went through it for him. Made sure there was nothing real exciting in it. I think they did end up keeping possibly a few things. And then I gave him a price on all the silver, and he was very happy with it. So I just picked that up on Tuesday, I think. I paid for it. I got another collection here that I got to go through. I still have a collection I bought a year and a half ago I've not done videos on yet. Sitting on my shelf. So I was going to do videos on that. I'll probably try to get those done at some point. There's like $500 worth of quarters in there. Face value. So I need to get through those. I got another collection to price. Actually, I got two more to price here. So one of them is mostly a bunch of foreign coins and a little bit of silver. And the other one has some Morgans and some piece dollars, some silver dimes and some other stuff in it. So oh, Walker Magnet's up in PA? I knew he was going somewhere, but I didn't realize he was up that way. Heck, he's not. He probably wasn't that far from me if he went to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that coin show. I had a blast with Walker last year and Dad's Spare Change. We had a good time. It's going to be fun this year with that many people there. There was 4 of us last year. Kevin was there, and Walker, and me, and Dad's Spare Change. It will be a fun weekend for sure. Oh, we went to Pa's house earlier in the year. I thought you said... Oh, I thought it said PA when he was visiting Pa. Now I got it. PA, I thought you meant Pennsylvania. Ooh, there it is, BH Ring and Shows Tennessee State Numismatic Coin Show. I didn't make it to our big Cincinnati show this year either, which was kind of a bummer. I am hoping to get back there again next year. Yeah. All right, 6 rolls to go. It's been kind of ugly. Yeah, I got to make sure I got some cashola for the coin show when we go down. So, wondering what prices will be like. There was some very reasonable stuff there last year, but I don't know if this year will be any better or not. I'm assuming it will be a lot higher, but we'll see. All right, 4 rolls left in the box. We're getting very close to breaking that silver streak again. Eastridge, Vincent C. That's the one we're talking about. We're all going to be down there. Eastridge, Tennessee, by just near Chattanooga. Good night, Jim Thompson. Have a great night and a good Sunday, brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. Here is a 1972. I think Visterian's going to try to go down there too, if I remember right. He lives in that area. All right, we're slowly running out of time, my friends. 2 rolls left. Yikes. This one's got new enders on both ends. Yeah, it was a really good show last year for those that have not been down there. Probably one of the better shows that I think I have been to, actually. As far as amount of, oh yeah, we'll probably try to do some videos. We'll be live streaming a little bit. I'm sure some people will be okay with being on the live stream. Some may not, but there it is. Can you come over and hang out with us, Vincent? We'll all be at the show, and we're doing a big coin roll hunt Friday night. It should be a fantastic time. It looks like we're going to get skunkoed on the silver. I do not see any silvery edges in here. And that is going to do it. Yuck. 6 NIFCs is going to be it. Yeah. Eastridge, Tennessee, Sam Lemon. Eastridge, Tennessee. All right, so this is going to put us at 15 NIFCs. Man, what a rough night. A rough night. All right. There it is. All right, Roy, I'm going to get you a silver dime for those. And we got 6 bag pulls for you. I hope I do good. I hope the bag pulls are better than the box was. Ew. Not good. Who chose that box? I think he left. He's not here now. It's fun to have boxes to hunt. It always is. All right, 6 bags pulls for you, Roy. I hope I can do this better. Now, Chip, I'm not going to make it. I'm hanging drywall tomorrow. I'm hoping that possibly in November I might be able to make it. I'm hoping we're back in the house by then. I miss that show too. That's one of my favorites. I do miss it. All right, here we go. Number 1. I miss hanging out with Chip and AJ. That's what I miss. There is 2. Three. Dana. I don't love it either, Dana. I'm paying somebody to finish it, but I do have to hang it. But we're getting close to being done. 4 will be down to about a room and a half left after probably tomorrow. 5. And 6. All right, Roy. Here we go. I hope I did better than the box was, because that was sketchy. Quarter. Boo. Boo again. 90. 90. And a 90. I pulled all 3 90s. There's only 3 in the bag, and I pulled all of them. All 3 90s, 2 quarters, and 1 quarter and 2 dimes. How about that? We got all the 90s we could possibly get. There is the quarter. 90 and a dime to the EOS, says Roy. Woo, woo, woo! There's a couple of dimes. And let me pull out some 90s for you. There's 2 walkers. And we'll do a Benji. And he says a walker, or a 90 and a dime to the EOS. Very generous of you, Roy. All right, there is a 90 and a dime right there from Roy. Thank you, Roy. That is super cool of you, brother, to do that. All right, and so here is your other goodies. Thank you for the donation, Roy. I appreciate it. You as always, brother. There is the good stuff right there. 5 90s, some dimes, and a quarter. Not bad on the bag pulls. Glad it came out better than the box did. All right. Now we're going to check out these leftover boxes. Who thinks we're going to find a silver ender? Anybody? Is there going to be a silver ender in here? Michael Spicer, I forgot to ask, did you want this proof at all or not? If not, that's fine. I forgot to ask when I did your box. Of course we'll find a silver ender, says Foster's Finds. It could be. All right, we're going to start it out with CU1. I'm going to start with the boxes that didn't show very well tonight. So there is CU1 right there. Let me back the camera out. Let's see. And I do not see anything in there. It looks very much like the other box did. So, nothing exciting in there. Let's go to the other 2 Loomis boxes. Numismatics calling the Benji Ender. Wouldn't that be something? Here's the other Loomis box. We did hunt the sister box. This one also packed on September 8th. And I do not see anything silvery in there either. Let's try the other one. That looked very different than that other box, though. It did not look the same as the other box did. Here is the other Loomis. This is WB3. Oh my gosh, this thing is loaded with NIFCs. NIFC there, NIFC there. I see at least 4 or 5 of them and a lot of 1971s. That's going to be an interesting box. All right, now the MB boxes. There's MB3 and MB4. These are actually from last week. We're going to try these first. There it is right there. Sam CB1 chose the wrong box. Uh-oh. What are you finding? Are you hunting a box, Copro? This is from last week. Alright, I don't see anything in that one. Let's try MB4. We're going to jump into the auction here in a few minutes. That'll be about a half hour, 40 minutes. And then we are going to get into some giveaways coming up. MB4. I'm a sucker for these rolls. I always think there's going to be something good in them. The all white ones. I don't know why, but I like them for some reason. Alright, nothing in there. I think it's the end of the roll, Foster's Finds, is what I think they are. I think when they get to the end of the roll, I think it changes colors, but I could be wrong. Alright, this is this week's MB boxes. Yeah, one of the boxes that wasn't picked, apparently the beautiful sister box of Sam's. 5 90% enters to come. You already have 14 90s and 2 40s, 10 sticker coins, and 2 DDOs. Holy smokes! Now there's a box. MB5. That is a box right there. And I don't see anything too exciting in here. A lot of new coins in this box though. 2024s. Alright, I don't see anything in there. One more to go, MB6. Might be a rough hunt this week. The only problem is I like silver too. There you go, Cop Roll. I'm with you there. Oh, final box, MB6. There it is, right there. MB6. And this is a lot less new coin than this one, but I do not see anything silvery on the top. Yep, it might be a rough week of hunts for me. All right, that's going to do it. No dices here. Looks like all the silver's over in Copper All's neck of the woods. All right, give me a second. We're going to wash my hands real quick, and then we're going to jump into some auction goodies. I will be right back. All right, let's get after some auction goodies. All right. 13 more hours till you get. Isn't it terrible waiting Foster's finds when you got boxes sitting in the house? Luckily, I picked mine up on Saturday. A few hours. I don't unload them until a few hours before I get home. So, all right, let's get after some auction goodies, everybody. We are going to start it out with, first things first, I have this little beaut right here. If it'll focus. There, let's try the scope. There it is, right there. It is a 1988 gold right there. It is 8-karat gold. It said, and I believe it is like a little half-gram 8-karat gold little coin. We're going to start it out at $1. $1 we're going to start it at. It's going to be a little 8-karat half-gram gold coin. If there is interest in that. Starting it at $1. There she is. Jolly Roger says, $1. I'm in. Foster's Finds says 2. There it is right there. They did test this at the shop for me. I wanted to make sure that it was legit. And it is a 8-karat little half-gram gold coin. So right there, $1 start. Jolly Roger at $1. Foster's Finds at $2. Justin at $3. I don't think it's an actual panda, to be honest with you, Eric A., but I'm not sure. I am not sure. Justin is at $3. 8 carat half gram gold coin. Justin is at $3. $3 to Justin. And we are going once to Justin at only $3. $3 to Justin. Justin at $3. $3 to Justin. Nubismatic says 10. I didn't even figure out what it is, Sam. I didn't pay a whole bunch for it. But some of this weird stuff like this, they usually give me a good deal on. Because he don't really like to sell it in the shop. So they usually hold these for me when they get them. So I'd have to figure out what it is. I'd have to go. Nubismatic is at 10. Foster's Finds is at 12. Foster's Finds is at 12. It does have a Mexican temple, and not Mexican, Canadian, oh my gosh, Chinese. Wow. Chinese little building and writing on it. There you go. Half gram at 18K should be about $20 melt. So there you go, $20 melt. Foster's Finds at 12. Nubismatic is at 15. They take very good care of me, Hartford Junction. They do. They take very good care of me for sure. All right. Currently at 15. $15 to Nubismatic. He is the top bidder, and we are now going once. Going once to Nubismatic. Travel half the world in 10 seconds. I can get it done, Shellbell. I can get it done. Going once to Nubismatic at $15. Nubismatic at $15. $15 to Nubismatic. And we are now going twice. Going twice to Nubismatic at, whoop, I can't spell twice. It was twice. At 15. Nubismatic, top bidder at $15. Going to be the last call on this item. Last call. Nubismatic, top bidder at $15. Eric A. comes in at 20. Where in the world is Rick, Ohio? Nobody knows, Hartford Junction. I'm on the move. Eric A. jumps in at $20 right as we were getting ready to sell this thing. And once again, we're going once. I keep reaching to pull out my gold and look at it, but I've moved it. That's never good, Foster's Find. Don't lose it. I love those Chino Mexinadian buildings. I couldn't get it out, I'm telling you. It's a rough night. It was a rough night for sure. All right, $20 to Eric A. And we are now going twice. Going twice to Eric A. On the 8 carat half gram, $20 to Eric A. Last call on this item. Last call. Eric A. top bidder on the 8 carat half gram gold coin right there. Last call. Last call. And sold to Eric A. Right there it is. Very nice. Congratulations, Eric. Nice little gold coin for you, my friend. All right. Thank you very much, Eric. I appreciate it. All right. Next up, we're going to offer up a 3-cent nickel. We have not had one of these in a while. This is one that I have had sitting around here a little bit. 3-cent nickel. It is going to be a 1874 model. 1874. Whoops, I just dropped the whole flip right on the floor. It's damaged goods now. All right. 3-cent nickel. This is going to be a 1874 3-cent nickel. There she is right there. I believe this one to be around a fine 15 grade-wise. 1874 3-cent nickel. There's the reverse right there. Mintage on this one is at 790,000. 790,000 is the mintage on this. 1874 3-cent nickel. We're going to start this out at about 23 bucks. $23 if there's interest. 1874 3-cent nickel. Around a fine 15. Around a fine 15 if there is interest. 1874 3-cent nickel, 790,000 minted, $23 start if there is interest. 23. My camera's not doing its thing here though. There we go. $23 start. 1874 3-cent nickel. Got about another 10 seconds to get in on this one. Otherwise, we will move on to another item. All right. Moving on from that one. Next up, we're going to do a ASE 1 ounce American Silver Eagle. This is a proof. There it is right there. It is a 2000 proof Silver Eagle. Do have the COA and the box with it. We're going to start this out, if there is interest, at $65, which is wholesale gray sheet. $65 start. Wholesale gray sheet. $65 start. If there's interest, 2000 proof Eagle. 2000 proof Silver Eagle. 65 is the start. That is exactly wholesale gray sheet. Anybody has interest in that, let me know. All right, a few more seconds on this one. 2000 American Silver Eagle proof, $65 start if there is interest. All right, moving on again. Next up, we have a sealed 1968 mint set. Still sealed on the back. 1968 mint set. Right there. We're going to start that out at $10. $10 start, 1968 mint set in a sealed envelope. $10 start if there's interest in that one. $10. $10. 1968 mint set. $10 start on that if there's interest. Justin says he'll do 10. Justin is in at 10. 1968 mint set. Still in the sealed envelope. Vinny says 11. Vinny jumped on you, Justin. He is at 11. He is the new top bidder. $11 to Vinny. Yeah, I don't buy anything for the mint, Lori. Their prices are ridiculous. $11 top bidder VMC. And we are now going once. Going once to Vinny at 11. Vinny, top bidder at $11. Justin comes back at 12. Justin comes back at $12 now. 1968 mint set sealed envelope. Vinny says he is out. Justin is at 12. And once again, we are going once to Justin at $12. $12 to Justin. Justin, top bidder at 12. And we are now going twice to Justin at $12. Going twice to Justin at 12. All right, last call on this item. Last call, Justin, top bidder at $12. 1968 mint set. $12 to Justin. And sold to Justin at $12. Thank you, sir. Justin is the winner at 12. All right. Let's see here. Next up, we have a 1957 proof quarter. There she is right there. 1957 proof quarter. We're going to start it out at $8. $8, 1957 proof quarter. Still in the original package. $8 start if there is interest. $8. $8, 1957. Proof quarter. $8 start if there's interest. There she is right there. 1957. All right, last call on this item. Last call. Jolly Rogers first in at 8. Chicken Man Dan and Sean Leslie are just behind. Jolly Roger AR at $8 was the first bid in. Sean Leslie says he is at 10. Sean Leslie is at 10. He is now the top bidder. Sean Leslie, $10. $10 to Sean Leslie. And we are now going once to Sean Leslie at 10. Going once to Sean Leslie at $10. $10 to Sean Leslie. And we are now going twice to Sean Leslie at 10. Sean Leslie, top bidder, $10. All right, last call on this item. This will be the last call. 1957 proof quarter. Top bidder, Sean Leslie at $10. Last call. And sold to Sean Leslie at 10. Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate it. All right, there it is. Thank you, Sean. All right, next up, if there's any interest in this, I thought maybe somebody might like this for their collection. Pretty cool piece. There she is right there. It's the pirate ship. Right there out in the sea with the waves. There is the reverse. No prey, no pay. With the skull, it says on the top, this is a 2-ounce stacker. 2-ounce stacker right there. 2-ounce stacker, pirate. I'm going to start this out. I do have to add shipping and stuff in it, so I'm going to be at $110 for a start. I mean, you're at about $100 right now just to buy it. If you can find one of these, first time I've ever seen them, my LCS had an entire tube today. So 110, 2-ounce stacker right there. 2-ounce stacker. If there's any interest in that, 110 will be where I'm at on it. Cover my shipping. 110 on the 2-ounce stacker. Pretty cool. Got some nice detail on the ship side of it. This is also pretty cool here on the back as well with the skull and stuff. Neat piece. Is there a guy walking the plank? I wasn't even paying attention. I can't tell. No, don't see one. Shipping's included, Sean. Some of the stuff seems a little bit higher, but my shipping and everything is included in it. So Jolly Roger AR, there's a fitting one. The Jolly Roger is in for 110 on the stacker. Oh, it's zoomed in? I couldn't see it, but there very well could be. It is a cool piece. See a pirate with a sword. I gotta look again now. Definitely a cool piece. Oh, not mine. I got you. Oh, yours has a pirate with a sword. I got you. Yeah, that's true, Jolly Roger. So, I'll tell you what. Since we're not shipping it, I'll do 105 if you're still interested. 105. Add-ons tonight, Roy. I still have 56 Benjis. I have 58 Benjis that are uncirculated. I still have some Bicentennial 40%ers, and I have some silver, some near BU Merc Dimes also. You're welcome, Jolly Roger. So we are going once to the Jolly Roger AR. Going once to the Jolly Roger AR on these 2-ounce stacker. Jolly Roger AR is the top bidder. I think that's all I have for add-ons tonight, Roy, if I remember right. I was going to pick up some more stuff today, but I didn't have enough time to look. I was trying to get out of there quick, so. All right, going twice now to the Jolly Roger AR. Just throw them over the side of the boat, says Vinny. All right, last call on this item. Last call. We have a 2-ounce pirate stacker. Right there. Jolly Roger AR is the top bidder at 105. 105 to the Jolly Roger AR. Last call. And sold. Thank you very much, Jolly Roger AR. It's beautiful. It is a big old thick. She's a big thick one right there. That is a nice piece. Lynn said, I really wanted that. You got it, Lynn. It's yours. Oh, I threw my pen on the floor. I'll get another one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Next up. What do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? Let's do this. If there's any interest, I have a 1970S proof. 40% silver, $50. There she is right there. 1970S, 40% silver, proof. Started out at $1 if you're interested. $1 start on the 40%er. $1. $1 start. 1970 S proof. Justin first in at 1. Justin first in at 1. Vinny's at 10. Vinny says, I want it. Vinny is at 10. He is the top bidder. Look at Vinny's going big. He's like, I'm getting that thing. Vinny is at 10. Buy up gold and silver is at 11. Buy up gold and silver is at 11. 1970 S proof. Buy up gold and silver, top bidder at $11. 11 to buy up gold and silver, and we're now going once. Going once to buy up gold and silver. Buy up gold and silver at $11. He is the top bidder on the 1970 S proof. Buy up gold and silver. We're now going twice. Whoop, Vinny comes in at 12. New top bidder, Vinny at 12. $12 to Vinny. Vinny, top bidder at 12. $12 to Vinny. Buy up gold and silver comes back at 13. Buy up gold and silver at 13. Vinny's at 15. For add-on Sean Leslie, I have 56 and 58 BU Benjis. I have some bicentennial proofs that are 40%. And I also have some near BU Merc Dimes. Near BU Merc Dimes. All right, going once to Vinny at 15. VMC top bidder at $15. I'm $26, or excuse me, $24 on the 56s, $22 on the 58s, $10 on the bicentennials. Yep, they're Benjis. I bought a roll of each that are BU. There they are right there. That's the 56s. Here is the 58s. So 24 on the 56s, 22 on the 58s, $7 on the Mercs, and $10 on the bicentennial 40% proofs. That's my extras for tonight. I'm trying to pick up some more. All right. VMC is at 15, and we are now going twice to Vinny at $15. They're nice, man. These things are real nice. My LCS bought like 40 or 50 rolls of BU Benjis, and then a whole bunch of rolls of 64s. They are real nice. All right, last call on this item. Last call, top bidder. VMC at $15. Last call. Last call. And sold to VMC at $15. Thank you, Vinny. All right, there it is. Thank you very much, VMC. All right, next up, we are going to go with a 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame commemorative coin. This is a clad coin, just so you're aware. Clad coin, I'm going to start it out at $20, which is wholesale for the gray sheet. But it has the convex shape to it. So one side I can pop this thing out of here. One side is the ball. I'm sure some of you guys have seen these before. Right there, United States of America, $50. And the other side is the gloves. Got Liberty on it right there. Pretty cool piece. There was only, I think it was a fairly low mintage on these, if I remember right. I'd have to look it up. I can't remember for sure. I want to say it was less than 750,000 of all varieties, if I remember right. But we're going to start it at 20. We're going to start it at 20 if there's any interest in that. Shell Bell says she is in at $20. Shell Bell is in at $20. I could probably find out the mintage in here. All right, where's it at? 2014 clad $50 regular. There is 142,405 is the mintage. 142,000. Shell Bell is the top bidder at $20. $20 to Shell Bell, and we are now going once. Good night, Lori, if the phone dies. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a good week. It is really cool with the glove. That's one of the things I like about it a lot. Definitely very, very neat. So, yeah, there she is right there. This probably has the mintage on it right here. If I'd have been smart enough to look. Nope, doesn't say. VMC with a $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Vinny. All right, Shell Bell top bidder at 20, and we are now going twice. Going twice to Shell Bell at $20. Shell Bell top bidder at 20. All right, last call on this item, last call. Shell Bell, top bidder, $20. 2014 baseball Kamem. There she is right there. Beauty, too. $20, top bidder, Shell Bell. Last call, last call. And sold to Shell Bell. And there it is. Thank you very much, Shell Bell. Much appreciated. And you have got yourself a beautiful baseball coin. Well, there it is right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, next up, we only got about 10 minutes or so left. This will be up next, right there. 4/9 fine gold. It is a 1/100th ounce. Right there, 1/100th of an ounce. Melt is about 37 bucks, I think. I'm going to start it at $42 if there is interest. 1/100th of an ounce of gold right there. 1/100th of an ounce. 4/9 fine gold. If there is interest, $42 start. $42. 42 if there is interest. $42 on the gold. 42 if there is any interest in it. $42. All right, few more seconds on this one if there is interest. Few more seconds. Otherwise, we will move on to another item. We're going to be done here in about 10 minutes. Oh, nice, Vinny. That finishes it out, huh? Very cool. All right, we are moving on from the gold. Next up, we have a set of state quarters. These are going to be the 2000. It is the 5-piece set right there. Silver quarters. These are melt right now on these is about $7 each. I am looking for $40. $40 start if there is interest on the state quarters 5-piece set. They're freaking the camera out, all that silver in there. $40 on the 5-piece set. That covers my shipping. William E. says he is in at $40. On the state quarters, Ricky Descani pops in at $42. Ricky Descani is in at $42. $42 to Ricky Descani. He is the top bidder. $2,000. 5-piece silver quarter set. William E. comes back at $43. Ricky Descani immediately back at $44. States are Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, Virginia, and New Hampshire. Those are the states. William E. comes back at $45. $45 to William E. He's the top bidder. $45 to William E. Man, the camera does not like all that silver, I'm telling you. $45 to William E. And we're now going once. Going once to William E. at $45. William E. top bidder at $45. That usually helps. William E. top bidder at $45. And we're now, said New Hampshire, should be lower. We're now going twice to William E. at $45. Ricky Descani comes back at $46. Yeah, I'll do it, Jolly Roger. I'll do it at $40. We are now going once again to Ricky Descani at $46. $46 to Ricky Descani on the quarters. You are welcome, sir. William E. comes back at $47. Ricky Descani comes right back at $48. $48 now. Ricky Descani, top bidder. Man, they are back and forth on this one. Get your popcorn out. Ricky Descani is at $48. And again, we are going once at $48 to Ricky Descani. Ricky Descani, top bidder at $48. And we are now going twice. Going twice to Ricky Descani at $48. $48 to Ricky Descani. William E. says, okay, I'm out. I surrender. $48 to Ricky Descani. He is the top bidder. Last call on this item. Last call. Set of 5 2000 silver quarters. Ricky Descani, top bidder, $48. Last call, last call. And sold to Ricky Descani at $48. Thank you very much, Ricky. I appreciate it. Ricky Descani, $48. He is the winner. All right. Thank you again, Ricky Descani. I appreciate it. All right. What do we got next? I will throw this out there. I have one of these left. I think Silver Addiction got the other ones. I have a Libertad One Libertad right here. She is a beauty. This one is a 2023 Libertad. I'm going to offer this up for $54 if there is interest. These go for more money anyway. That's not much over melt. 54 bucks if there is interest on the 2023 Libertad. $54 if there is interest. Libertad for $54. Please put what that other stuff you were bringing to the show. I will do that, Shell Bell. Gotcha. There's your last Silver State quarter hole. Nice, Ricky Descani. Set is finished. All right. Last call on this item, $54 on a 1 ounce Libertad. Eric A says he'll go 55 on it. 55 to Eric A. 2023 Libertad. You know why, he says. Eric A, 55 on the Libertad. And we are going once. Going once to Ricky Descani. Or next, excuse me, Eric A. I was reading Ricky's comment. Eric A at 55. He is the top bidder. And we are now going twice to Eric A at 55. 2023 Libertad. Last call on this item. Eric A, top bidder at $55 on the 2023 Libertad. Last call on this item. Last call. And sold to Eric A at $55. Thank you, Eric. All right, we're going to do one more item, and then we are going to get into giveaways here. One more item. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's do this. We have a 1999 silver proof right there, 1999S. I'm going to start this out at $17 if there is interest. That's basically melt. 1999S, silver, proof, $half, $17 start. I would say it's BU. He got a bunch of these in, and I think they were basically put in cases right out of a roll. So it should be in really nice shape, Eric. Should be in really nice shape. All right, $17 start on a 1999S silver proof $half. There she is right there, 1999S silver proof $half. $17 start. All right, last call. We're going to move on to another item. If we don't have any interest in this one, got a couple more seconds if you want to get in on it. All right, we are moving on from that one. We'll come back to that another week. All right, I am going to do one more item since that one didn't go. We're going to do a seated Liberty $half if there's any interest in that. Seated Liberty $half, going to be a 1876. So 100 years after our country was formed. 1876. And it is, I believe it is a filly. Let me make sure, but I think so. Yep, it is a filly. So details-wise, not great. Probably going to be a G4-ish item. Right there. We're going to start it at $45 if there is interest. $18.76. Seated Liberty, $50. $45 if there's interest in that. $18.76. Seated Liberty, $50. $45 start. If there is any interest, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up and get into giveaways for the night. $45 start if there is interest. $45. All right, moving on. We will get into. Oh, Roy Hathaway comes in at $45. Right as I was getting ready to end it. $45 to Roy. And we are going once to Roy at $45. Roy, top bidder at $45. $18.76. Seated Liberty, $50. I'll probably zoom in on this one. It's not as shiny, so it won't mess with the camera as much. But there she is right there. Roy, top bidder at $45. We are now going twice. Going twice to Roy Hathaway. Last call on this item. Last call. Roy Hathaway, top bidder at $45. Last call on the Seated Liberty, $50. Last call. And sold to Roy Hathaway at $45. Thank you very much, Roy. I appreciate it. She is a beaut. Thank you, Roy. Much appreciated. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this week's auction. We'll be back at it next week. Hopefully you guys were happy with the new format on the Saturday special. I may tweak it in the future, but I think we're going to stick with this for a little while right now. So thank you guys a bunch for getting in on the races tonight. Thank you to the box donators as well. And let's go ahead and get into some giveaways. We will have those coming up next. We're going to have 4 1 compliments of Roy Hathaway, 24 90s, 240s, and 19 sticker coins, and 3 DDOs. Very nice, Copperall. Very, very nice. That is a bunch of silver right there. All right, let me get this one set up here. We are going with EOS number 1. EOS 1 is open and ready to roll. I hope you videoed it. That'd be a good one. That will be a good one. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. EOS 1 open and ready to roll. If you guys want to get in, EOS number 1. EOS 1. Currently have 33 people entered. 33, now 37, 39, and now 40 people entered. EOS number 1. EOS number 1. All right, few more seconds, and then we're going to draw a winner on EOS 1. All right, there's the envelopes right there. Let's draw a winner. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fat Baxter. He will be the EOS 1 winner. I can't remember if I got a package here for you or not, or I already sent them, but either way, Fat Baxter, EOS number 1 winner. Congratulations, sir. We will find you a goodie here in just a second. All right. All right, Fat Baxter. We have envelope number 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, or 9. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Your choice. Your choice on the goodie. Let's see where you go. Those are the available envelopes. One, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Eric A says number 4. He says number 8. All right, here is number 8. What do we have? Ooh, we have the V-Nickel Buffalo pack. We have a 1912 Denver V-Nickel. We also have a Buffalo, will be a 1920 Philadelphia. And you got yourself a nice little 1929 Philadelphia Merc Dime. Congratulations, Fat Baxter, on the goodies. Next up, EOS number 2. Jump on in. EOS 2 is up next. EOS number 2. EOS 2, if you want to jump in on that one. Currently have 34 entered, now 35, 37, 38, 40, we're still climbing, 42 people entered. All right, got a few more seconds, EOS Poo. Ricky the Scotty. That's a good one there. That is a good one. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's draw ourselves a winner for EOS 2. And here it is, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. William E. William E. is going to score on EOS number 2. All right, William. We have some envelopes up top there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9. Let me know which one you like. He says number 7. All right, there is number 7 right there. What do we got? Got yourself a nice 1966 40%er for you right there, William E. Congratulations on the goodie. Very nice. Next up is going to be EOS number 3. EOS number 3 will be up next. Good luck. EOS number 3. EOS 3. Next one up. EOS number 3. Good luck, everybody. Currently have 46 entries. 46 entries. Got a few more seconds to get in. Few more seconds if you would like. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Michael Spicer will win EOS number 3. Congratulations, Michael. We will get you a goodie picked out here in just a second. Michael Spicer with the win. All right, Michael, we have 1, 2, 4, 6, or 9, my friend. 1, 2, 4, 6, or 9 left. He says number 4. There is number 4. What do we have? It is going to be a silver quarter 1935 variety. 1935. And that will be out of Philly. Congratulations right there. Roy. All right, Roy. William Michael Spicer. Man, I'm messed up. I'm looking at the next envelope. All right, next giveaway. Roy is the man still. Explanation point. Roy is the man still. Explanation point. If you want to get in on the next giveaway, Roy is the man still on the next go. Thank you again, Roy, for your generosity. Much appreciated. Roy is the man still. Final giveaway of the night. Going to be for a 90%er and a silver dime. Nobody found my 90% half dollar again tonight. Didn't pick it. It was right there. Number 6. All right. Roy is the man still. Got 35 entries. Now 37. Got a few more seconds to get in. Few more seconds to get in. Now 40 entries. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ralph Langman. Ralph Langman, you're going to win, my friend. A 90%er and a silver dime. And there it is. Congratulations, Ralph. Ralph Langman pulls out the goodies from Roy. Congratulations to you very much. Good job there, Roy, for donating, and Ralph for winning. Can't beat it. All right, thank you guys a bunch for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Bummed out we didn't find any silver. Hey, Silver Addiction. Were you footballing tonight, my friend, or what were you doing? So anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We broke the silver streak again. Maybe next week we'll get it back. Take care, everybody, and we will see you on the next one. Good night. Oh, birthday party. Later.